1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter the keyword GRAND, G-R-A-N-D, on our website, realradio921.com. That's GRAND, G-R-A-N-D, on our website, realradio921.com. Good luck from Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two.
First time in an elevator.
Penthouse. The Penthouse. Wow, great view. I bet you can see all the way to the ocean from out here.
Penthouse, top floor, got everything I need and a lot more. High ceilings, marble floor, and my penthouse.
Hey, Mr. Greek, can I get your autograph?
Hey, Greek, what's happening, pal?
I'm 6 deep behind a 4. You can't find me.
Oh my God, it's Greek!
You're listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Yes, you're in the Penthouse today. It is a special day for us because we welcome back somebody who we cared about, loved, and cherished. Ooh, I hope I said that right. He wrote it. He's in the studio. I am the Greek. At 11:45, we got Sunfest tickets for you guys. We also got 9 chances a day to win $1,000. Who doesn't want that on a beautiful day in South Florida? Good morning, Francis.
Hello, and good morning.
Always great to see you.
Oh, yeah.
Happy holidays. And, of course, this guy is back, and we're so happy he's back. I mean, when you see him, you just got to put a smile on your face. I even wore a tank top for him today.
You did. I have never seen you in a tank top in here, by the way.
Yeah, right. I just wanted to show it to him. No, I had some tests this morning I had to do. But actually, it's for you. Good morning, Nutter. How are you?
Good morning, G-Man. Good morning, Franny.
Hi, Nutter. It's so nice to see you. And if you're like, man, I want to see Nutter's face and I want to see G's nipples, then you can watch us on Real TV. That's realradio921.com, right there on the homepage, Real TV. I have seen your nipples multiple times.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you should say thank you.
Nutter's already getting calls.
I wasn't saying anything. Oh, I'm sure. So I posted a little story on our Instagram giving you a heads up, a little teaser that we had Nutter in the building today in the Penthouse. Nice. And Nutter's been in the building. He has been working with the company, just not on Real Radio. So it's nice to have him here. And yeah, gee, what's a special occasion that you're not wearing any clothes? What's happening around here?
I had to go get a couple tests early this morning.
Yeah, like what kind of tests?
Medical stuff.
Like what kind of medical stuff?
Just personal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You've been to the doctor so many times, and as of yesterday, you said you were in perfect condition. So I'm just curious. I feel like you were like past 2 weeks. You've been to the doctor like 4 times.
I have, but they made a mistake on scheduling one time. So when I went in there, I went all the way up there, and they didn't have me scheduled.
So when they tell you to come in, they say, "Hey, Greek, don't put on any clothes." Like, what kind of doctor's appointment is this? Like, what?
They're like, "Greek, come on in." And I got a tank top on first time. I got a shirt in the car.
Okay.
I do.
There's a lot of chest showing. It's just I'm not used to so much chest over here. Only from me.
It's usually Franny who's doing the chest. I mean, go to Real TV today for Monroe's, sponsored by Monroe's. Don't forget the Wizards Ball Saturday night. Woohoo! Don't make those girls will fuck up your Harry Potter glasses.
He said fog up, by the way.
Okay. Wow.
Did you? Yeah. Okay.
I said
fog. It didn't sound like it.
I said fog up.
You got a haircut too, so something's going on.
No.
What's his name?
When I sent that text to you guys last night and said wear something sexy, that was to Franny G. I don't know if you misunderstood it, but you look great. You look great.
I love it.
Yeah, just went in the elevator. I had somebody was all over me. I was like, whoa, because I had to go down to my car and get something. And it was really early. So I said, can I sneak down to my car? I mean,
without getting hit on, Jesus.
That's not what I said.
Man,
I didn't
life
say
is
that.
so hard.
I didn't say that. Thank you. I didn't say that. I just said, can I sneak down to my car without really being seen? So I ran down in my underwear and a tank top and flip-flops. I mean, it was early. It was like 5:45, but there was people out. So you can't do that, Nutter, by the way. And then some guy walked past me and goes, "Hey, Nutter's on today, huh?" And I went, "Yeah, my God, everybody knows." I said, "You can't keep anything quiet in Boca."
That's true.
So, Nutter, how does it feel to be back in the studio?
It's a little bittersweet, you know.
Yeah.
I do miss being behind this board and looking through this glass. It's nice, though. I like it.
Well, we missed you.
Feels like I'm at home.
Oh, definitely. If you want to talk to Nutter, give us a call, 877-927-6969. Just to say hi. It's great to see him. You and Dan did a great job for a long time. We miss both of you guys tremendously, but it's nice to see you.
It's good to be here.
It really is. And spoke to Dan a couple times, but it is really good to see you. And I remember, Franny, yesterday we were talking about we knew you were going to come in, and we were jacked up. And I know the audience loves you. Seriously. I always hear nice things about you. I don't pay attention.
Always. This text. Nutter. This one right here, Nutter. God, I'm glad to hear your voice, man. Welcome back on air. And so you can send your messages, anything you want, by the way. I'd love for Nutter, if you have any stories you want to talk about, any subjects you want to bring up, if we're talking about something and you want to get involved, 47142. That's the text line. You just got to start it with Real Radio. Of course, you can call us. We love that.
Sure.
877-927-6969. And we have this new talkback feature. So just get that iHeartRadio app. If you do not have it yet, you're going to search for Real Radio 921. There's a little microphone icon, and you leave us a message. And what does Jimmy say? If you don't swear, we can play it on air?
Yeah.
There you go.
If you don't swear, you can play it on air. And that's what it's all about. And if you want to say something nice about Nutter today, because he's looking for compliments.
Yeah.
He said that this morning. Oh, I hope we get a couple people call me.
Or if you want to say something about Greek's tank top, whatever it is. Just so you guys can send us whatever you want.
By the end of the show, I will be completely naked. I promise you that.
Wow. Glad I came in today.
I know. He only does this special treatment when Nutter's here. That's it.
I got the text last night. Where's something sexy? I'm like, I'm doing it. I don't care. A lot's happened since you've been away. You know, I got drugged about a week ago in Boca.
Wow.
He did.
Delray,
he did.
actually.
Some girls put some Viagra in his drink. Well, he thinks some people might think it's Molly, and the only reason why he thought it was Viagra is because he got a boner in the middle of the restaurant.
That happens all the time to me. I don't know.
You have to say that word?
Yes.
Can't you say I was ready for the big game?
All right, you had an erection.
Oh, that's even deeper.
It's like Toy Story. There's a Buzz and a Woody.
Oh, my God. And you say it and you laugh. You're like, ha, ha, ha.
Because it's funny.
Did you miss us, Nutter?
Yeah, with all my heart.
You missed us, too? All right, here's the Penthouse. We're jacked up today. We always are, but today's a little special because Nutter's in. Jimmy will be back tomorrow. But it's very nice to hear Nutter and to see him on Real Radio. So if you want to check him out, go to Real TV and sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. We'll be here all day, moving and grooving. Sunfest tickets. We got a lot coming back at you guys. So stick around. And if you want to say hi to Nutter, give him a call. 877-927-6969. Make like it's his birthday. Make him feel special.
Aw.
You're such a good guy. You really are. It is the Penthouse with Francis and Nutter and Greek. We'll be back. Peace.
We'll be your friend. Follow us at Real Radio 92.1 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. The sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
Hey, it's Franny from Real Radio, and I am so excited to begin my journey with Begin at New Med Spa. Listen, I just haven't been feeling myself, not sleeping well. I'm a bit exhausted, even a lack of sex drive. So I decided to book my appointment, and I met up with Sam, the patient coordinator, or as I like to call him, the wellness guru over at Begin a New Med Spa. And we decided that the Optimal Wellness Program was a perfect fit for me. The program includes specialized testing. They test your hormones, nutrient levels, food sensitivities, and so much more. Then they design a specific program just for me. But listen, Begin a New Med Spa, they do so much more than that. They offer laser hair removal, tattoo removal, anti-aging treatments, sexual renewal for both men and women, and I am just scratching the surface. They're super easy to find in that Fresh Market Plaza off of Indian Town Road in Jupiter. So do like I did and book that consultation today and check out everything they have to offer at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com.
If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it. and pay you $5,000 for your trade, guaranteed. At Toyota Kia Vero Beach, don't be fooled by other dealers' up to trade-in amounts. Only Toyota Kia Vero Beach guarantees you $5,000 minimum for your trade. Plus, if your trade's worth more, we'll pay you more, $5,000 more. And if you owe more than your vehicle is worth, your clunker is all you need. No matter where you live, Stewart, Melbourne, Sebastian, Fellsmere, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, even West Palm, only Toyota Kia Vero Beach pays you more for your trade. If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you $5,000 for your trade, guaranteed. At Toyota Kia Vero Beach, south of Oslo Road on US 1. Online at VeroBeachPaysMore.com. That's VeroBeachPaysMore.com. $5,000 minimum towards new purchase. Only vehicle condition, mileage, history, repairs, and other factors may affect value. See dealer for details.
On the radio, all I hear is sell us your house, sell us your car, sell us your dog, sell us your wife, and sell us your children. My name's John Clay Wolf, and I created GiveMeTheVin.com. First guy to ever advertise sell us your car on the radio. Everybody copied me, man. I got to come up with a new deal. No, I don't, because we're the best car buyer in the United States of America. GiveMeTheVin.com. And if we don't beat a CarMax offer, send you a check for $100.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Hi there, I'm Mia. I'm Air.
You're Air?
Yeah, I just got out of the lungs of someone smoking a cheap little cigar outside a bodega. Oh, it was so smoky in there. And where there's smoke, there's
fire.
Cancer.
Oh.
Yeah, little cigars might taste sweet, but they still kill. I'm supposed to be helping people, not unhelping them.
You mean hurting?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm a bit of an airhead.
Little cigars are just as dangerous as regular cigarettes. Find out how to quit today at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Get ready for the Fresh Picked Pricing Event at Diamonds Direct, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. A spectacular 3-day store-wide sale. Get Diamonds Direct's already unbeatable value, plus an extra 20% off virtually everything. All wedding bands, earrings, pendants, bracelets, and of course, thousands of engagement rings. Plus, our top designers flying in with their entire collections just for you. It's the jewelry event of the spring, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st at Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. Divorce can be complicated, especially if children are involved. If you're a father and want to protect your role in your children's lives, remember Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men with matters like these for 30 years, and we'd love to help you.
Contact Cordell & Cordell.
I haven't been gone that long, but it's nice to see that nothing's changed.
Nope.
And we are not giving away Sunfest tickets. We are giving away Tim McGraw tickets.
I knew that.
Okay.
He makes mistakes, so we do extra work.
Oh, is that what
That's
we're
what he does.
it?
Yes. He wants us to feel smart to correct him.
You guys are smart. You guys are all smart. So is this audience. Very, very smart audience. 877-927-6969. We're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Hope you guys having a nice Monday. Enjoyed yourself all weekend with Passover and obviously Easter.
Yeah, yesterday was Easter Monday.
Yeah.
Yes, you have your Greek Easter coming up this weekend.
Yes, I think
big plans.
I think I'm going to go to the Greek church off of Yamato and Boca first time. I've been there before, but I think I might actually.
You've never done a service there.
Yeah. So I think I might actually go to church.
You going to wear the tank top?
No.
Okay, good.
Oh, I felt a little offended. I wrote a tank top for you.
Well, that's no place for a tank
right?
top.
It's not appropriate.
No, I might pull out a suit or something. So
oh, nice.
You know, I wore pink and gray on Sunday for for Easter.
Oh, how cute are you? When I went to the Vatican, I didn't realize, and I thought I was covered up enough. Like I wore a really nice sundress.
Yeah.
And but I did not silly me. Didn't read all the rules and regulations before you get in there.
I remember you telling me.
Can't bare shoulders.
Oh.
And
Oh,
you
really?
can't bare knees.
Really?
Yep.
Were you giving the Pope second thoughts about his career choice?
No, so I couldn't. You can't go in like that. So luckily, there's vendors everywhere, right? They're
Right.
all over Rome.
Of course.
So the street vendors, and so I bought myself 2 shawls, and I had one to put over my shoulder, and then I tied one around
Really?
So because I didn't want to go back because we scheduled a tour, and that's the fastest way to get in. If not, you are waiting around like blocks.
Now, did
just
they
to walk
actually
in.
stop you and say you're not dressed appropriate?
Yeah, no, a lot of us. Well,
Really?
the tour guide told us because we
Oh.
all met before, and he was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "What?" He was like, "You look really nice, but he said they're not going to let you in like that."
Wow.
And so I pitched a fit because when we walked in, all the girls were
Did you start
covered
cursing
up.
right in
Well,
church?
no, all
I
the girls.
can't blank believe this.
All the girls were covered up, but there was dudes that were wearing shorts that bared their knees, and I was like, "Of course, guys get to bare their knees, but girls can't."
Wrens do.
Right? Is that it? So no,
Happy
I did.
holidays.
I'll show you. I think I have pictures somewhere, but I ended up making it work with whatever. I mean, I didn't look that silly because I had like I said, shawl on me, and I wrapped one around my legs. Basically,
How did you walk? Like
with my legs?
No, I'm saying. Well, you said your show was around your knees. Like, did you?
I didn't bandage them like
Oh,
that,
okay, I'm
like
sorry.
like an ace bandage.
That must have been weird.
More like a sarong, like a skirt.
Oh, okay. I thought it must have been tough to walk.
Yeah.
Who's the
It's
girl?
like screw walking. I'm going in there.
Who's the girl walking like a penguin in the Vatican today? So Nutter's in the house today. If you want to say hi to him, send a text 47142 to Franny. She'll read it. If you want to call him, we'd love to hear your voice. Or his emails. Is your email open?
Yeah, it's
still
still
working?
it should be. Yeah,
There we go.
All right. So what is it?
Nutter at realradio921.com or johnnutter at iheartmedia.com.
There you go. Somebody text already 47142. Says Nutter, good to have you back. You and Dano had the best show on the radio until something happened. I can't read that. Hope to hear a lot more from you. Send my love to Mr. Dano. And then we also have somebody who texted and said Greek looks like a male prostitute.
Nice. Wow. I'm trying.
They said, wow, you really know how to hook your listeners. You had me at Greek's nipples, and he'll be nude by the end of the show. You have my attention for the next 4 hours.
Thank you. I will be completely naked. I don't know what time.
Please tell me so I can go.
See, I would never say that to you.
What? I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
You're that confident.
No, I just know you wouldn't. I'm sorry. I don't want to see you nude. A lot of people do, just not me.
I'm
My
not.
eyes are for my husband to hold.
I'm not gonna get naked. Oh my God! Somebody wants to pay me. maybe Nutter will figure it out.
Well, maybe we'll have a pool party at Franny's. You can go skinny dipping.
No. I would never do that. Franny's house, by the way, is beautiful. She has the biggest TV in the world. I just said that yesterday. Somebody asked me last night. They go, "How big is that TV?" I go, 90 inches. She goes, "No, it's 80." I said, "It's huge."
Yeah, of course, some ass on our. My husband likes to post all the time when he's out in the tiki, and they're like, "Oh, you need to get a bigger TV in your tiki." Dude's like, "Mind your own."
That TV's big.
It's not that big, but we had it. It was like sitting in storage. We never used it, so it was like free TV. Like we just instead of buying something new.
It's like the other night I was at my buddy Buddha's house, and he's in his backyard. He's got a nice little setup, and I go, "Man, your TV is really nice." It really was. It was big, beautiful picture. It just was. It was Greek. You gave it to me.
Like,
I totally forgot. I'm like, this is a great picture. It really is.
So now, ever since that guy said something about the TV, now my husband wants to get a bunch of TVs and put them all around the tiki. And now he's getting Nutter. If you remember what the bar looks like, so he's going to get the identical one. He bought it on Etsy. Have someone make it, and then he's going to put them together to make it a big one, and then have a surrounding. Just because one comment, I don't know if that's really why, but ever since that happened, he was like, "I'm putting TVs all around."
Like the Palm Beach Kennel Club.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a ton of TVs.
What, 130?
Yeah, 130.
Like
130 TVs.
Yeah.
We're going to be back in a few minutes with a trifecta. We'll talk about this big thing that Franny mentioned yesterday, this big golf match that I think a lot of people are talking about already. And don't forget, at 11:45, we got Tim McGraw tickets. And then 9 chances a day to win $1,000. Who doesn't want $1,000? If the Easter Bunny wasn't good to you, we are going to be the Easter Bunny the day after and be good to you and give you a chance 9 times a day to win $1,000. It is Francis and Greek, and of course, special guest Nutter's back in the house, putting smiles on everybody's faces as they walk by. People wearing tank tops, getting oiled up. They're doing it all for Nutter today. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
When the smart speaker you gave your parents eventually becomes yours, tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. The sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Dairy Queen.
DQ presents, picture this. You stand before the new signature stack burger menu at DQ. 5 cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef, like the loaded A1 stack burger. And your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? DQ. Happy tastes good.
Greek's Trifecta is brought to you by the quick settlement specialist, zipclaims.com.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to loandepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
And Doug.
Check it out, Limu. A roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look! An emu wearing sunglasses!
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
If you've ever ordered food for work, you understand. It's different. There's just so much more at stake. Whether it's a meeting, a client call, or lunch with the office that has to arrive at the actual lunchtime, food for work has to work. That's why there's Easy Cater. Food that's on time and as ordered from over 82,000 restaurants. And if there's a problem, rare, you can reach someone in seconds.
Thank you for calling Easy Cater.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
As you head out along 95, things are looking pretty good. We are accident-free now throughout the Palm Beaches. You have some debris in a middle lane, northbound 95, just north of Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, so watch out for that. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Audible. This spring, let Audible bring a smile with comedy, sci-fi, thrillers, or whatever you love listening to. From audiobooks to exclusive originals to podcasts, find it all on Audible. Sign up and start free at audible.com.
Hi guys, it's me, Brian Baumgartner, and maybe you've heard my podcast, The Office Deep Dive. Well, now I'm expanding it into even more of your favorite shows in my new podcast, Off the Beat.
Hey everybody, I'm Rob Riggle.
Oh man, you bring out something special in this guy.
I am the Greek. Thank God you were not. Of course, we couldn't do a show without this girl every day. I look forward to seeing her. First thing I think of when I'm driving to work, yes, I get to work with Franny today. Good morning, Franny.
Hi, and good morning.
And of course, it is time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
Sometimes in life, you just can't write scripts, and sometimes you can. Last night, Freddie Freeman wrote a great script for himself. He was with the Braves for years, helped them win a World Series, and the Braves did not sign him, and he went to the Dodgers. And last night, the Dodgers beat the Braves 7-4, and he led off, first time he was up, with a home run. So hats off to Freeman. He did it, got a home run. Dodgers beat the Braves. And again, it's a great way to start when you leave a team and you go to another team. I'm sure he had a little bit extra emotion last night, not against the players, maybe against the front office and management because they didn't sign him, and he ended up signing a big deal with the Dodgers. Last night, the NBA playoffs were again continuing. They'll continue every night, it'll seem like, for a while. The Warriors won 126-106. Steph Curry came off the bench, dropped in 34 points in only 29 minutes. He was on fire. Philadelphia won 112-97. And Dallas came back as an underdog and won 110-104. Tonight, down in South Beach, the Miami Heat play at the FX Arena. They play Game 2 against the Atlanta Hawks. They are laying 7.5. Hopefully the Heat can win again. If they cover and you bet them, that's a great thing. But I just want them to win to be up 2 on Atlanta Hawks. And it's being called The Match, and it's going to be at the Wynn Casino. That's a beautiful golf course. Never got the chance to play on it because I'm not a golfer, but watched it many times from my room upstairs and used to bet on golfers how far they would hit the balls. And
you actually almost bought a foursome there for your buddies, and then you realized how much it cost, and you're like, nope, never mind.
Nope. You're right.
Take it back.
I thought it was going to be less expensive than giving a gift, and then when I found out how much it was,
oh yeah, it was like $500 or how much?
Like $4 something a person.
Something a person,
yeah. Plus
wow.
fees.
Yeah.
I just like forget that. I thought it was going to be like $400 for everything. I had no knowledge, and good thing I asked because that would have went right on my American Express card, and boy, I would have got beat up for that one. But it's going to be Brady and Rodgers against Allen and Mahomes. The young ones against the old ones.
Brady!
And, of course,
So Allen and Mahomes, we were going back and forth because we have buddies that are Bills fans and Chiefs fans. Yeah. And so that was a game that was devastating for Bills fans.
Of course. It was terrible.
You're putting the two quarterbacks together.
Yeah. And already the trash talk, start. Brady likes to talk some smack. He had something yesterday on social media. That's going to be cool. I think it's going to be bigger as far as people watching it than when they put two golfers in there, but we'll see. I mean, it's going to be at the Wynn. Again, it's for charity, which is always great if you can raise money for any charity, and it's a good cause. So this is like third, fourth year they've done this. I think third or fourth, and I know they did it with Peyton Manning a couple times too. I thought he was going to be involved. But Brady and Rodgers versus Allen and Mahomes, you could also bet on this. So I think it'll be pretty cool. I like Brady and Rodgers because I think Brady's got a little bit, I don't know, maybe Brady's played a little bit more golf out of the four of them, but I'm not 100% sure. But that'll be upcoming. It's called The Match at the Wynn Casino. And that is your trifecta. And now we're going to step into a little This Day in History presented by Francis.
Yeah, so normally Jimmy does this, but I will do my best to handle this day in history. So we're going to start way back when. We're going to hop in the time machine, okay, and go to 1897.
Oh, that's way back.
Where the first Boston Marathon ever happened, and it was won by John J. McDermott. Ran it in 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 10 seconds.
Wow.
That is fast.
I was going to say, that's quick.
Yes, that is the world's oldest annual marathon, inspired actually by the success of the first marathon at the 1896 Summer Olympics.
Was it, you think, 27 miles then?
It's 26.2 miles is a marathon. Yes.
That's long. I couldn't do that in my car.
You do it all the time.
In 2 hours.
I'm like, you do it all the time. 1927, actress Mae West found guilty of obscenity and corrupting the morals of youth in a New York stage play entitled Sex. She is sentenced to 10 days in prison and fined $500.
Wow.
Yes.
Nutter bailed her out.
Yeah, I did.
Sex.
They say that this publicity, though, actually launched her Hollywood career.
Kim Kardashian.
So it worked for her, right? Mae West is a old, she's the OG Kim Kardashian.
Yep, same thing. Sex tape. Next thing you know, Benihana.
Back in 1932, President Herbert Hoover suggests a 5-day work week.
What was
it before him? I know. Should we be mad at him? Or should we be happy?
I think we should.
Well, what if it was 7 days?
Oh, well,
then we're happy, right?
Yeah.
Might have been 3 before that. And then Hoover goes, let's go work 5. And Greek was like, great, can we work 6?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one, but we'll figure that out. So if he made it less, then we're happy with him, right? Then we are going to venture over to 1948, where the American Broadcasting Company TV networks debut. That's ABC.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
WABC.
All right. That was a 19. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. Not at all. He's doing his laughing.
Yep. 1963, Johnny Cash releases his single Ring of Fire, written by his future wife, June Carter, and Merle Kilgore. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
She wrote it. He did not write it.
Yeah, it was a great love story those two had.
I know. That's a great movie if you've ever seen that with Joaquin Phoenix and
Reese Witherspoon?
Reese Witherspoon,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it was
Thank
good.
you.
They really portrayed it great, like as lovers.
They did. They really did.
They did.
I remember we watched that, Nutter, you and I, and the marshmallows.
And the popcorn.
You and the marshmallows and the popcorn, huh? 1971, Charles Manson sentenced to life in prison for the murder of Sharon Tate.
What a tragedy.
Very tragic. 1982, that's a good year. Sally, because I was born there. Sally Ride is named the first American woman astronaut. Yes, in 1982. I only got a couple more of these this day in history. Then we're going to venture over to 1991, where Evander Holyfield beats George Foreman in 12 for heavyweight boxing title. Do you remember that fight?
Not really.
No?
No, I don't remember that one. I thought you were going to say Holyfield and Tyson, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, nope. And then we are going to go all the way to 2020, and that will be our final one, where it looks like, if you don't remember this, Together at Home, that concert for COVID-19 aid, and that was curated by Lady Gaga and streamed worldwide. And there you go. That is this day in history.
Thank you so much, Francis. Again, you guys want to get involved in the show, 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. You can watch us on TV, Real TV, sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach.
So I got a couple texts in already. Of course, we have some Nutter love. Nutter, we do have a request for you, though.
No.
The text line is 47142. It says, can you give us in George's voice?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
They said, for old time's sake. And then we got a Greek naked. Let me prepare myself for the show. Mr. Nutter, glad to hear you again. Missed you. Franny, love you and love the show. Keep up the good work. P.S. Shout out to my wife for our 8th year anniversary. If you want to give us your wife's name, we can make it a little bit more personal. But happy 8-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
God
Yes.
bless. I hope you have another 20 in front of you.
Yes, me too, and more. I hope you have more than 20 years in front of you. And then somebody wants a little bit more spotlight on you, knowing now that you're wearing tank top. They're like, Greek looks like a shadow. They want me to get some more light on you so you're more visible like I am.
Just a little.
All right, he keeps on opening up his shirt for you. So if you have not tuned in, Real TV, that's realradio921.com. Click
can't
on
take
Real
it all
TV.
the way off.
And that is brought to you by our friends over at Monroe's of Palm Beach.
Now, it looks like the mask mandate is going to stop with planes, and looks like that got changed yesterday by a federal judge in Florida. So
Yeah.
if you have been flying and I think, obviously you've been dealing with it, but I don't know if it's going to change anybody's opinion about flying.
No, I laugh because that was the first thing. So my husband is normally up earlier than me, and he's this past couple of weeks he's been hitting the gym. He's been doing a good job,
good.
but he's been getting up at like 4:15, 4:30.
Wow.
So I wake up, my alarm goes off at 6:15, and I look over, and he's still there, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, I wasn't feeling too good. I was like,
Was it leg day?
It was leg day. He was like,
He had a mask on.
Yeah.
I got to go to the airport.
So he said his tummy wasn't feeling well, and I was like, "Are you going to go to work?" And he was just like, "Yeah, no, I'm still going to work. I just didn't want to push myself to go to the gym."
That's a long day.
No, absolutely.
God bless him.
No, absolutely. So he slept a little bit. So when I went to go leave for the gym myself, when I went to leave, I went and to go give him a kiss goodbye, and he woke up and he was like, "The mask mandate got lifted on airplanes." That was the only thing he said to me. I was like, "Okay."
Nice.
I know. I was like, "Bye. Love you."
Love you.
Mask mandate got lifted.
Oh, my God. Yeah, are we going anywhere?
His eyes were still closed. I was like, did he dream this? Did he look it up and then go back to sleep? Like, it was really weird. But yeah, because we're going to Jamaica in a couple weeks.
I thought of you.
And we looked, but they've lifted their COVID testing, their vaccination to get to Jamaica. I have a feeling to go back home to the States, we still have to.
Okay.
But you would have to.
It might change by then. You never know.
You would have to get a test 72 hours within, even if you're vaccinated or not, you have to show a negative test to fly to get into Jamaica. That's gone.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
great.
they lifted that, and they also lifted their mask mandates as well, too, all around the resorts and places like that, too.
That's good.
So,
yeah, more enjoyable trip.
Yeah. I mean,
Now, you said
some
how many
people don't
people?
like it. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, how many people are going? You said 40?
There's like 40 of us.
Wow, that's unbelievable. That says a lot about you and your birthday.
Yeah. Well, it's one of my best friend's birthdays as well, too.
Okay.
She's 10 days apart from me.
All right, well, nobody knows.
So it's a
that.
group of us. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows her. It's all about Franny, 40 days. So that's good. The mandate's up. And then you could get to travel, obviously not wear the mask. I mean, for some people, it was a pain in the ass. I think most people felt that way.
And some people, if you still want to, they still will, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're comfortable wearing it, then still wear it. They're not going to be like, no, take that off.
No, you can wear it anywhere. I've seen people in Publix with it the other day. I mean, it's your prerogative.
I think that's one of the good things that we've learned, which a lot of cultures used to do. I know the Asian culture, and I've noticed myself when I had a cold, and I knew it was a cold. It wasn't COVID because I tested for it. But when I was going out and about and going to the pharmacy, I put on my mask.
Which is nice.
Yeah, because obviously
Very considerate.
I'm sick, and so a lot of cultures did that before even the pandemic.
Well, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson used to do it years ago.
He did. I don't know if it was.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, he did it years ago.
Was it because he was sick, or was it because he was a germaphobe, not wanting to get sick from other people?
I don't know what it was. I think it was more he didn't want to get sick from other people, but I remember him doing it years ago, and people were like, what's with the mask? And
maybe cover up the nose job. I know
that's
been issues with that.
I don't know.
Absolutely. That could have been it. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but he did it a long time. I remember the first time not last year, 2 years ago, I saw somebody with a mask, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And I was in your town, by the way, Boca. And it was so surprising, but then it became a way of life. So again, yesterday, a Florida judge said that, and it changed. So I guess on planes anymore and trains, you don't have to wear a mask. I think it'll make a lot of people
With
happy.
the trains, I saw D.C., New Jersey are making it optional. I don't know if that's everywhere. So just, you got to look. I know Portland's TriMet, Seattle's King County Metro, and Chicago's Transit Authority said they will keep their masking policies for now. So you just got to make sure you
know
look where you're at.
Now, Nutter, would that change your opinion about going someplace? Maybe to Greece?
Well,
Walking
probably
on the
not.
beach?
Probably not. I'm used to having masks, and it's kind of the norm now. So
I went to Vegas not this year, last year, and we wore it the whole time.
The long flight does kind of suck wearing it. It does. I've done a few 5-hour flights with it, and it's not great.
Yeah,
but it's doable. It's not going to stop me from traveling, right?
No.
So Uber as well. Other says masks are now optional for riders and drivers, so that's something as well too. Amtrak drops mask mandates following the court ruling. They're saying masks are now optional on these airlines, so not all: Delta, American, United, Southwest, Alaska, JetBlue, Spirit, and Amtrak. So there's a lot of people who dropped the mask mandates or making them optional, shall I say.
How long is that flight to Jamaica? A couple hours?
Not yet. Probably an hour, little change.
Really?
Yeah, it's not long at all.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are ready to rock and roll. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday, 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. Yesterday, we had something on the table that people came up to me last night and told me when I'm out. Nutter will ask you, if you met a celebrity that you're a fan of, would you rather have an autograph or a selfie, you and the person?
Probably a selfie, I would say. That way you can kind of prove it. It's them. It's authentic. With an autograph, I could just sign anything and be like, oh, Greek signed this. I got his autograph. And people be like, that's not his handwriting.
I'll take a selfie with you after the show.
Okay, good.
Put my shirt on.
Yeah. Take the hoodie off.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I can do it. I can't do it. So let us know about that. Also, Nutter's in the house if you want to say hi to him. We're so happy that he's back in the house.
Yeah, like Stephen Boca, he's going to leave right now to go see your wife. So,
good. Well, I'm kind of in hot water with her, so maybe he can smooth things over. Well, she comes in. I'm still kind of half asleep. I'm grouchy in the morning, and, she's getting the kids ready, and she busts in. She's like, oh, you're going to take the kids to school? I'm like, yeah. And then she comes back in and she just, busts open the door and starts, she's all jacked up on coffee at 7 a.m. I'm still half in the bag.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, here, I'm like, oh, leave me alone, man. And she turned around and just walked out, left the house. I kind of tried to run after her, but she was gone.
Yeah, you said leave me alone, man.
Yeah,
I get it.
She wasn't too happy. So.
I get it.
Please, Steve, if you can, put a good word in for me.
Now, how did Steve know you were in hot water already?
He didn't. That's his ongoing thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's always,
It's Steve's MO. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in a little, I don't think she's upset. She's a little maybe hurt. Did you send her a text? Like,
I text her love you with a little heart emoji. But,
all right. So
I didn't get anything back in return. So
maybe pick up some flowers on the way home.
Nah, she'll get over it.
Nutter, I don't know. The way you tell me your relationship and she carries the big stick with the cash, I might stop by and get flowers.
Well, sometimes I carry the big stick, if you know what I mean.
That's all. I'm not going to venture into that.
Ooh, speaking of big sticks, I have a study later on we can talk about. And where does the U.S. rank for their big stick?
Ooh, I'm zipping up a jacket.
Yeah.
Now I feel a little violated.
Yep.
So you guys give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. And if you want to say hi to Nutter, that's the big thing today. Nutter's filling in for Jimmy. Jimmy will be back tomorrow, but we're happy to see him and see that smiling face around the studio. And like we said, he wasn't gone. We did get to see him every once in a while, but it's different when you're actually with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is a little different. It's nice.
Yeah, it really is. It's good to see you. The phone's ringing. Answer it, please.
And so you keep on, saying that he's in the house. And speaking of houses, we all know that this housing market is nutty, especially rentals. I see it all the time, unfortunately, on my Facebook feed of friends and acquaintances who were dealing with their rent going up. And it's just an insane amount. I mean, my girlfriend just found out that her went up $900. And it's nuts. It really, really is. And so there was a study that was shown in Realtor.com, which is a pretty popular website. They track prices across the country.
Yeah.
And they release this data. And it's specifically for South Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach market. And we had the largest increase, by the way. And so it looks like that the study showed the median rent in South Florida was just under $3,000 per month in March. That is a 57.2% increase from the previous years.
Scary.
And they say, and by far the largest percentage increase in the nation.
That's terrible.
In the nation.
I saw that last night.
Yeah, they said other Florida markets, 2 other ones, Orlando, Kissimmee, Sanford, and Tampa, St. Petersburg, Clearwater. They also saw they saw the closest rate of change in the average rent price, 35% and 31% respectively. But they say the median price for a 2-bedroom rental is closer to like $3,400 per month right here in South Florida.
Terrible.
It's nuts. Like, I don't know, 5 years ago. Well, I was just renting because I was renting a girlfriend's place not that long ago, paying $1,000 a month.
That's unheard
of.
That was great. How about when you're in a high rise?
The high rise was $1,500.
That wasn't bad.
I think he brought it up at one point to $16,000. And then I was out. But yeah, I mean, this is more than double. And that was not that long ago.
Nutter, who do we have on hold?
We got Lewis checking into the Penthouse. Hey, Lewis.
Lewis.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
Great.
Franny, just a heads up. I think the international flights might still require a mask.
Okay.
I'm not sure. That's what I heard this morning on the Today Show.
So it's not
I may be wrong.
It's not per airline, because I know I just read off a few airlines that said they dropped the mandates.
Right. The domestic flights are the ones that are that they lifted the mask mandate on. That's what I may be wrong, but just check on it. Anyway, love the show.
Well, appreciate the information.
I got to go.
Okay. I thought you were saying call to say hi to
Thank you.
Bye, Lewis. No, he doesn't care. We did get a message on the iHeartRadio app talkback feature if you'd like to hear that.
Yeah,
Nutter, it's your show. Whatever you want, buddy. I'm the pencil in your pencil desk. Whatever you need, buddy.
Welcome back, Cotter, a.k.a. Nutter. Good morning, guys.
And that was it.
Oh, there we go.
Very
Short,
nice.
sweet, and to the point.
That's nice. Yeah, you got to feel a little love there.
Yeah, I felt it.
Now, is that somebody in your family who called?
It was my son.
Your son sounds older.
Yeah, he sounds a little old.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't sound old, but he sounded older than what I thought he would sound like.
Yeah, he didn't sound like he's about 15. He sound like about maybe 35, 40. Could be. Who knows how old he is. But yeah, you guys can call, leave a message for Nutter or for us, whatever you want.
So I'm looking right now, just so you know, and so look at your airline, right? This one specifically says United Airlines said in a statement that masks are no longer required at United on domestic flights, select international flights.
Okay.
Dependent upon the arrival's country mask requirements. So somewhere like Jamaica, which I said dropped their mask requirements, probably you would not have to wear a flight.
Which is good.
Yeah. So as I mentioned before, just do your research. If you're going to hop on an airplane, or you're going somewhere, just look it up. Do your due diligence before you do it, and, and see if you should pack a mask or not.
Yeah, and then maybe if one airline has it, one airline doesn't, it might make you decide to go to the other airline. I'm sure that'll happen.
Well, like even Delta said, they made a statement saying, "Listen, we're making masks optional, but they warn travelers that they may experience inconsistent enforcement during the next 24 hours as the news is more broadly communicated." But you would think they would let all their employees know, hey, this is what's going on.
Obviously, you would think that because you don't want that. Some flights have it, some flights don't. I heard a story on the news this morning very early where they were saying a pilot actually made the announcement of a flight in midair. And said, this was just changed. And people were like, woohoo, and taking off their mask and everything like that, which I'm surprised that pilot did that. I don't know what airline it was. And then I think also Rover was talking about this morning. Make sure you wake up with Rover every day on 92.1. Rover and his crew coming at you. Always a good show, a lot of information. And those guys are a lot of fun and do a lot of different things in studio. Every day it's an adventure with Rover and his crew. So make sure you guys listen to them.
So we have a pretty big Latin community here in South Florida, and this may be exciting for you if you enjoy Vegas as well, too. And I think there's a pretty decent Latin community out in Nevada and Vegas. I know California as well that way. But it looks like that Las Vegas is bringing back a new casino. And I know, G-Man, this is... or bringing a new casino. I know this is one of your favorite places to go to is Sin City. Mm-hmm. And they basically have something for everyone there. They really do. People have asked me, they're like, oh, do you think it's okay to bring my kids? I'm like, yeah, you're just going to have a different Vegas experience, but there's so much for kids to do there. There really is. So obviously you have the big players like Caesars Entertainment, MGM, Wynn, as G-Man mentioned, and they are trying to lure in as many tourists and business people. They do all their conventions with all these big mega resorts that they have. And so it looks like they are doing something. And what do you think? So it's going to be a casino aimed at the Latino audience. So the U.S. has over 60 million Latino residents, making up 18.4% of the population. And that's according to the U.S. Department of Health. They say much of the audience lives in states that are convenient to Nevada, like I mentioned, like California, Arizona. Yep. And so they're saying that it's a smaller operator, Vegas casino operator team, and they teamed up with a Dallas sports bar chain to develop the first U.S. hotel casino dedicated specifically to that community. And not saying like, Greek, you can't go in, you're Greek.
No.
They're not saying that.
But I think a lot of people will take it that way.
But maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, they might and they might not. And how welcome are you, you might feel like that. I mean, again, this is them. They're going for a niche audience, obviously.
Yeah.
Because any other time you want as many people you can get in. Any business.
I guess it's a brand called Ojos Locos, which means crazy eyes. Ojos Locos, is that what it means?
Sounds right. Yeah.
Crazy eyes, right? So it's a brand, and like I said, they already have sports bars and stuff like that. And they say that they're a vibrant and growing brand, which has like 12 years of experience. And so they're going to be the ones behind doing this. So it's going to be like a 10,000 square foot casino, which Vegas standards.
That's small.
Not that big, right?
No.
Yeah. 10,000 square feet of indoor-outdoor entertainment space and a restaurant that will be able to accommodate about 300 people. So
that's not big at all.
For Vegas standards, it's not.
Did they say, does it say they're going to have also rooms or no?
I don't see anything as far as rooms.
Yeah, with 300 people is not.
But they're
big.
going to have like Latino artists, Mexican rodeos, food festivals. Yeah, Mexican rodeos and all kinds of stuff. And so they're going to have a sports bar filled with high definition TVs and all kinds of stuff and playing a lot of soccer. And
well, they'll see. I mean, if it gets bigger and they do well, then they'll expand it. But 300 people is not a big place.
No, not at all.
No. So, I mean.
Well, not for 300. No, it seats 300 people, not 300 feet.
No, 300 people is still not big.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not that big at all.
No.
I mean, 10,000 feet. I know.
Yeah, 10,000 square feet. You're like, man, that's big, but not Vegas big.
No. I know a couple of cigar bars that are 6,000 feet. So, I mean, 10,000 is really not that big at all. Hopefully they make it work. Again, they're always trying new stuff out in Vegas, trying to get people out there. That's the biggest thing with them, tourism. There's no doubt about it. They have to have it. That's why when the pandemic hit, Vegas was completely closed down, and it was a shame. A lot of people lost jobs. So hopefully they're on the mend and on their way back. We talked about it last week. They're going to have the Grand Prix there next year, or 2023, on the Strip.
I've heard they're back, and not obviously full force like they were, but I had a couple friends who went there recently for some big EDC pool party. I don't know, something.
Pool's just open last week.
EDM, I mean. And they said it was packed.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good news. Yeah, I think pool season opened up April 1st. That Friday night that it did open, and the pool season's open now for the next 4 or 5 months, which is crazy, and you'll have a good time. There's always a lot going on. I mean, people at the pool party Saturdays, Sundays, all day, they're just hanging out, dancing, music. It's a younger demo. There's no doubt about it. The younger kids are out, and they're the kids who can party all day and just have fun, which is great. I'm glad to see that because I want everybody to do well. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. We're going to come back with some Florida stories. Franny, what are we tipping the scales from?
Yeah, so, in our Florida stories, there's always that one that gets you. And this one, it's a crack suspect. One traffic stop, 7 miles, fighting 3 deputies, facing 13 charges. I'll give you all the details on that story, plus so many more on your What the Florida right here on the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Sunfest is back. Join Real Radio at the hottest party of the year, Sunfest 2022. Taking over downtown West Palm Beach, April 28th to May 1st. South Florida's largest music and arts festival with performances by the Goo Goo Dolls, Adam Lambert, Slightly Stupid, Nelly, and tons more. Plus, let loose on their floating bars, see their art district, amazing fireworks, and more. Get your tickets now at sunfest.com and find all the details, including the daily lineup and your chance to win at realradio921.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. The sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. If your company needs to spring into efficient hiring, then check out Indeed. Their powerful hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Franny from Real Radio, and I am so excited to begin my journey with Begin a New Med Spa. Listen, I just haven't been feeling myself, not sleeping well. I'm a bit exhausted, even a lack of sex drive. So I decided to book my appointment, and I met up with Sam, the patient coordinator, or as I like to call him, the wellness guru over at Begin a New Med Spa. And we decided that the Optimal Wellness Program was a perfect fit for me. The program includes specialized testing. They test your hormones, nutrient levels, food sensitivities, and so much more. Then they design a specific program just for me. But listen, Begin a New Med Spa, they do so much more than that. They offer laser hair removal, tattoo removal, anti-aging treatments, sexual renewal for both men and women, and I am just scratching the surface. They're super easy to find in that Fresh Market Plaza off of Indian Town Road in Jupiter. So do like I did and book that consultation today and check out everything they have to offer at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com.
If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you $5,000 for your trade, guaranteed. At Toyota Kia Vero Beach, don't be fooled by other dealers' up to trade-in amounts. Only Toyota Kia Vero Beach guarantees you $5,000 minimum for your trade. Plus, if your trade's worth more, we'll pay you more, $5,000 more. And if you owe more than your vehicle is worth, your clunker is all you need. No matter where you live, Stewart, Melbourne, Sebastian, Fellsmere, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, even West Palm, only Toyota Kia Vero Beach pays you more for your trade. If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you $5,000 for your trade, guaranteed. At Toyota Kia Vero Beach, south of Oslo Road on US 1. Online at VeroBeachPaysMore.com. That's VeroBeachPaysMore.com. $5,000 minimum towards new purchase, only vehicle condition, mileage history, repairs, and other factors may affect value. See dealer for details.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Well, as you head out along 95, things are looking pretty good. We are accident-free now throughout the Palm Beaches. You have some debris in a middle lane, northbound 95, just north of Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, so watch out for that. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Don't drive much, don't pay much with pay-per-mile insurance from Allstate. Life is good when you're in the driver's seat. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
This is WZZR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Bruce Springsteen fans. Great job, Nutter. As always, Nutter's in today for Jimmy. Jimmy will be back tomorrow. Good morning, Nutter.
Good morning, G-Man.
And, of course, she is here. Thank God. Francis, good morning.
Hello, hello. Good morning.
And now it's time to get into little Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, I'm going to start with a really sad scam, by the way. And it looks like some parents and children in Central Florida woke up on Easter morning to find no eggs in their yard. And this is a service which I was not aware of, but I guess there's a service for everything. So parents in the Claremont area said someone used social media to scam families out of hundreds of dollars. So they It was an ad that said, egg my yard.
Egg my yard.
Egg my yard. Circulating Facebook groups. And it advertised prices to order Easter eggs filled with candy and toys. And then someone would deliver to your house and scatter them outside. That's a great business idea, by the way.
Yeah, because people hate doing that.
If it's legit, right?
Yeah.
Well, then you can enjoy the time with your kids and have your breakfast or brunch while they're doing it and make sure they don't see what's going on.
I might do it next year.
Right?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, who are you going to do it for?
Kids.
Oh, just, okay.
Yeah, I think it's something good.
Just random kids?
Well, no, I put an ad if you want me to come by your house. And
You're gonna start the business.
Yeah.
Okay. So it advertised prices to order Easter eggs, like I said, and that they would come over your house and they do it. And they said that there would be a note also saying it was from the Easter Bunny.
Cute.
The person behind the Facebook account had the name Sarah Honey publish the advertisements.
Oh, sounds like a dancer.
Yeah, and they said the person was like, don't forget to pay me for the Easter eggs if you still want them. Well, the flyer said prices for Easter egg delivery ranged from $20 to $75. Parents were told they would have to pay in advance through a Cash App, Zelle, or Venmo. And these parents got so excited, ran downstairs, 5 a.m, looked out, front yard, no eggs. Went back again, looked out, no eggs. And this one woman, her name's Kristen, a parent, she's like, I was devastated because I had no plan B.
Sure.
She put all her eggs in that lady's basket.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
Very appropriate.
Yeah, she said some of the other victims said they didn't have a backup plan either and had to explain to their kids why the Easter Bunny didn't come by on Easter morning.
And that sucks because you don't want to be
what a jerk this is. Really, Sarah. That's terrible.
Easter Bunny had us? What is going on with that? Was that in Boca?
Yep. So the parents started doing some investigating. They said, we found out the person had 6 Facebook pages. We noticed their Venmo account was gone all of a sudden. And they said, this is a scam. Unfortunately, the scam was for Easter, but I'm sure this person is still scamming away. Dozens of people commented on the Capria's post on Facebook saying they had been scammed by the same person behind the Facebook account, and community members stepped up to keep the Easter spirit alive. So some people went and helped out, and last-minute Easter gifts from generous community members were delivered to some of the families who were impacted by these people, or by this woman.
Which is great, because with Easter, it's different than Christmas. Kids wake up in the morning, they expect gifts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Easter, you could be like, hey, the bunny didn't hop over. He's coming around 5 or 6.
He's running a little behind.
Yeah, after the Heat game, he's going to stop by.
Yes, perfect. I didn't know he was such a Miami Heat fan.
Oh, he is. Everybody loves the winner.
I did not know. But yeah, so sad story, kind of turned into something really nice that the community all got together and made sure that these kids and these families were okay. But yet they have not heard from law enforcement. And so they're trying to figure out who's behind that Facebook account and publish those flyers.
I mean, you always got to be skeptical when you got to give money up front to something that it's promised to you. If you don't know the people, or if they're not reputable, you don't even know them, especially anything over the internet. And that's what would get me. Like, I don't want to pay you first. You know what I mean? And then they don't come. That sucks.
I know, it does suck, absolutely. And then in 92.1 World, Riviera Beach, what's up? We have 2 agents with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office who could not have known what they were in for when they were patrolling Riviera Beach. They were in an unmarked patrol car vehicle that didn't have any kind of external lights or sirens, and the agents who wrote the arrest report said, was wearing my agency-issued black tactical vest with sheriff written across the chest and back, clearly identifying myself as a law enforcement officer. So while heading south on Australian Avenue, the agent saw a man in a red T-shirt driving a white Mitsubishi SUV, and he was going eastbound. The vehicle was stopped well past the stop bar that was protruding into the street, partially blocking southbound travel. He said that was clear violation of the law. So this guy, later identified as 28-year-old Walter Koberski, they said when about 10 feet away from Koberski, the agent wrote that both partners saw him extend his arm above his head with a clear glass pipe in his hands, followed by a lighter, and he decided to light the pipe right in front of the cops.
You going to share that crack you're doing or what?
You're so good.
You're so good.
You're so good. So they said, he said, based on my training, the cop did of experiencing and working and dealing with illegal narcotics, I immediately recognized this clear glass pipe to be very common. He said, and I've seen this with people smoking crack. So Nutter got it, right?
Way to be, Nutter.
I actually saw this story in the guy's mugshot.
Oh, yeah.
Birds of a feather, bro.
Yeah,
the guy's got a couple shiners.
Yes, he does.
So the agent who was driving me to U-turn and ended up next to the dude, activating the lights and sirens. He said, I exited from the passenger side of the unmarked patrol car vehicle, approached him from the driver's side, making direct visual eye contact with him, where his eyes opened extremely wide as in a state of shock or nervousness. He said, I began giving him verbal commands, police, sheriff's office, do not drive the vehicle, followed by stating, this is a traffic stop. He said he approached him at the driver's side door. At this time, he put the vehicle in drive, turned his steering wheel to the left, and rapidly accelerated directly in my line of travel. They say he nearly pinned the officer and crushed him in between the vehicle, his vehicle, and an unmarked patrol car. And he said, I could not move from the position. I was trapped between our vehicles. He said, where I was in fear for my life. And that's where the first of the injuries happened. He purposely ran over dude's foot.
Terrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they catch him?
So he drove away from the traffic stop. They said that he ran over his foot. He left the scene at high speeds of like 80 miles per hour northbound on Australian Avenue. And then while the dude was tending to his foot, they were able to get his license plate. So it kept on going. They said, others watched him flee from the traffic stop. They had other cops that went after him. They got back in the car, ran the license plate, saw that it was registered to an address in Lake Park. And the agent told a sergeant who was patrolling Riviera, so the two agents in one car could head northbound and go find him. Well, anyways, this is a very long story. Let's just say that two agents ran up on the driveway while the sergeant continued to approach the driver because he ended up going home, silly dude. And he was stuffing something in his seat. And that something was a white rock-like substance. We're not surprised, right? Because he was smoking crack and all kinds of stuff. And this guy was very feisty. He tried to fight 3 cops even while he was handcuffed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Not a good move.
This is very lengthy. So, yes. So, he has 2 counts of aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer with a deadly weapon, 3 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, 3 counts of resisting with violence, obstruction of means of communication, tampering with physical evidence, possession of cocaine, and fleeing and eluding at high speeds.
This guy's going to miss the Super Bowl.
Just to name a few. Yeah.
He's going to be gone for a while.
Yeah, the story is very long. There's a lot of things that happens on this search, and this happened. And thank you, our local CBS 12 News, for reporting that. And just a quick one, G-Man, you got a new neighbor. Are you excited about this one?
Oh, who is it?
Cash Me Outside. How about that?
Oh, God. Really? Can't wait. I'm keeping my shirt on now.
Button up.
Yep.
I'm buttoned up. I don't dress
Danielle
there.
Brigoli, a.k.a. the Cash Me Outside girl, a.k.a. Bad Bobby, just bought a new house. She paid $6.1 million.
Oh, why?
All in cash.
Of course you did.
For a giant mansion in Boca Raton, Florida. I will have that up for you shortly. You can see how ridiculous. You can see how bad behavior gets you stuff like this.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Bad behavior rewards you with a $6.1 million mansion.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I'll have the whole story up on our website. That'll be realradio921.com on the Penthouse blog. But yeah, it is a 7-bedroom, 7-bathroom home located in Fieldbrook Estates. Wow. Do you know where that is?
Oh, yes, I do.
Do you? Mm-hmm. It is very nice.
Yeah, $6 million house.
It's almost the size of the floor of that casino.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
It's a little over. It is. It's a little over 9,000 square feet.
Yep. Right by Nutter's house.
Yeah.
He's in that complex.
Oh, nice. There you
go. So Nutter, you got a new neighbor.
You got a new neighbor, Nutter.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Great job, Franny, except for the last story. That was a great job. As always, Florida Stories will do 5 after 11 and 5 after 1 in the Penthouse. Our new hours now at 10 to 2. Nutter, I know you said you had a couple callbacks.
Yes, we did get a few messages on our talkback feature on the iHeartRadio app. If you just click on that little microphone icon, you can leave us one as well. But we did receive these.
He's going to play them because I'm sure they are nice things about Nutter. And today is if
Hey, Greek, I'm going to channel the love doctors here. I really want a Greek yogurt and Nutter sandwich. Ooh, get right up in there. Get right up in there. Oh, yawning.
Nice.
That's good.
We'll take it.
And then we got this one.
Hey, Penthouse. It's good to hear Nutter again. I know it's not your decision, and certainly it's not ours, but, there used to be 4 people on the Penthouse. I think it might be time to put Jimmy in the studio with you guys and let Nutter run the board, and you have an even improved Penthouse. I mean, you couldn't think the Penthouse could get any better, but could have a Nutter in it.
Hey, I don't mind a Nutter in it.
Yeah, me neither.
Who do you have on hold, Nutter?
we got Freddie covers.
Well, we'll take a break.
Yeah.
Freddie, hold on. We're going to take a break, and then we'll come back to Freddie, obviously. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Again, those callback messages are great. We love them. Keep sending them in. Again, you can text Franny, Real Radio 47142. Special day today because Nutter's in the house. Jimmy has the day off. We'll be back tomorrow. But it's so nice to see him, and we missed him so much. He's like an old girlfriend who you knew was going to put out.
Oh, wow.
Maybe. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
The visual aid you need for all the freaky stuff we talk about on the radio. Find it at realradio921.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. If your company needs to spring into efficient hiring, then check out Indeed. Their powerful hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
If you've ever ordered food for work, you understand. It's different. There's just so much more at stake. Whether it's a meeting, a client call, or lunch with the office that has to arrive at the actual lunchtime, food for work has to work. That's why there's Easy Cater. Food that's on time and as ordered from over 82,000 restaurants. And if there's a problem, rare, you can reach someone in seconds.
Thank you for calling Easy Cater.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-568-2790. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-568-2790. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-568-2790. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-568-2790. 800-568-2790.
This week at Macy's, keep your spring refresh going strong with dresses starting at $69 and a free 7-piece skincare set with any Shiseido purchase of $85 or more. And jump right into delicious new recipes with 30% off 10-piece cookware sets from Le Creuset. Plus, Macy's Star Rewards members earn rewards on every purchase except gift cards, services, and fees. Sign up for free at Macys.com/Star Rewards. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
That's the sound of your KFC chicken sandwich order. That's what happens next. Your chicken is Kentucky Fried to order. And that's the sound of your chicken being put on a brioche bun. Brioche buns don't make a lot of noise. Then we add sauce and pickles and serve your sandwich to you piping hot. Order the KFC chicken sandwich. It's Kentucky Fried to order on the KFC app or at KFC.com. At participating locations, prices may vary.
Want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Owen. I'm a cigarette.
Do you like being a cigarette?
No, I don't. Not really into killing thousands of people. Sorry, no filter.
Right.
What's your sign?
Pisces?
I'm a Cancer. Cigarette joke. But seriously, I do cause cancer. And heart disease. And strokes. I could go on forever. Unlike the people who smoke me.
The average smoker lives 10 years less than non-smokers. Quit today. Find out how at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Crash on the Turnpike southbound. This is a couple of miles to the north of Indiantown Road. So folks coming out of Martin County heading into Palm Beach feel a little bit of a slowdown, though FHP reports no lanes are blocked. 95 is looking good, 15 minutes southern to PGA. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Don't drive much, don't pay much with pay-per-mile insurance from Allstate. Life is good when you're in the driver's seat. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Hi guys, it's me, Brian Baumgartner, and maybe you've heard my podcast, The Office Deep Dive. Well, now I'm expanding it into even more of your favorite.
G-Man.
Good to see you. Nutter's in today for Jimmy. Jimmy will be back with us tomorrow morning, excuse me. Francis is here.
Hello, happy Tuesday.
And I know we have a happy caller on hold who wants to jump into the penthouse and kiss your ass a little.
That's right. That's Freddie Covers. You're on the Penthouse.
Hey, happy Tuesday morning, everybody. How are you, Nutter?
I'm good.
What's up, Freddie?
I have to agree. Not much. Pete. How's things in Greek world today?
Men's and men's. Never bad, never fantastic, but just always good.
Yeah, you're kind of just always on the tightrope, never falling off to the side, never grasping at straws. Just
just getting by.
Freak through life and cruising along, bouncing off your little machines that you have there, your little pinball machines, and racking up those
points,
those do-re-mis.
Yep. The shenanigans I get in.
I agree with the previous caller that, hey, why not give Nutter a try in one of those seats and, expand the lineup a little bit.
Hey, if it was our choice, we would love it.
We don't have that choice,
We would
Freddie.
love it.
I mean, we've said this before. Anything that gets done, we do not have a choice. They don't tell us until the day of, and it's just, it's management decisions. It's not that we wouldn't want Nutter.
Give me an address. Give me an address.
I could give you a home address, and it's not going to matter. Because I know all their home address. Believe me, it's not going to matter. It's just something that happens.
I'll send Moose and Rocco over.
That's still not going to help.
Find the judge's checkbook.
You know what would help was what you just said. Certified check. that might help. Send a certified check for like $200,000. That may move them. And tell them you want to buy some radio ads.
You take S&H green stamps?
No, they do not at our heart, but they do take cash or a certified check. So it's up to you. Now, we love Nutter. Are you kidding me? We would love to see him every day. But again, it's not a choice.
Yeah, when you were on with the Yanni and Chachi show, you and Nutter had a really great dynamic, I thought. It really clicked. It was fun to listen to. There was good energy there. Good back and forth, good understanding.
No, they're all good guys. I've said it before. Everybody on Real Radio, we always enjoyed each other's company. We were fortunate. We didn't hang out. We all have different lives and different things, but there was always a lot of good chemistry because that's what you need to make anything good, especially on radio, TV. You have to have some kind of chemistry. And, we were blessed in so many ways for so long. All good people, and I'm just not saying it. The girls who all worked here, the guys, a lot of fun. And we were very privileged and lucky. Every day we walked into work. I hear it every day from people who don't like their jobs or hate what they do. And it's nice to work with people that you like and enjoy. It's a privilege. It really is. And I really do enjoy working with Jimmy, obviously, and Francis and Johnny. When somebody comes to you and says, hey, you could pick a team, and when you get that privilege to pick a team, and they gave me that a long time ago, and then let me have it, I can't complain. So I look at all the good times, and I hope there's some more in the future.
Hey, Batman without Robin is just Batman. So
this is true.
consider yourself blessed.
I am.
I had an idea last night as a Celtics fan. Celtics fan, Boston fans, of course, have long memories.
Yes, I know you guys do.
Going back to the Bambino. Game 4 when Kyrie was out there stomping on like a leprechaun, that just crossed the line, I think. It didn't really bother me as a lot of other people did, as much as it bothered a lot of other people. And they're going to harbor that, going to foster it. But I had an idea last night that I thought would be pretty funny. And not mean-spirited. If a business opportunity came up and I'm 2 weeks too late, if you could have like a little flat Earth, kind of like little sun that you could put on your head, a little headwear, as a flat Earth, and then you could have Kyrie's number on it, somehow with maybe he could be on part of that, bouncing his basketball on the flat world.
Yeah, it'd be different.
That would be
Tonight's going to be very unusual. We'll see what happens with the crowd and him again tonight. The NBA is still.
Oh, is this who you're talking about? He was like giving number ones to everybody yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's another game tonight. Oh, excuse me, not tonight. Tomorrow night. I think it's Wednesday.
He hasn't played since that last. Okay.
Since Sunday.
Got it.
So it is Wednesday, and the NBA hasn't announced. They might now announce today if he's getting fined or not. I know yesterday at Fenway Park they were yelling his name a little bit.
Well, welcome to Boston.
Yep.
It's just the way it is. So we could do a new series on your show, famous athlete quotes or famous quotes that are in the news, and who am I? So you could say, Kyrie, you could quote Kyrie in his little tirade after the game and say, well, who am I? And that could be a new bit for the show.
Yeah.
Hey, you could do it on your sports show.
Yeah, you never know. Like I said, always up for some new things. But Kyrie was bad the other day. I definitely did not act like a professional. And then at the end of the game, like I said, when I believe it was a young girl said something to him. I'm sure it wasn't great, but he yelled "blank you" back at her. That wasn't good either. You can't act like that with the fans. It's not good.
No. Just a little off topic. What's your take on what we're hearing from the Russian population on their thoughts on the war? We know what the state party line is, obviously, and we know what their media is feeding them. But I remember growing up in the 80s and 90s, and there were a couple of kids from Russia who actually I went to school with, and they came over and they had album collections that made ours look like we didn't even live in a free market economy. I mean, literally 200-300 albums. And they had said that they get a lot of their news from Radio Free Europe, which wasn't banned back then. And that was their source of news from the West. And I'm wondering if any of your listeners might be able to help me out with some sites like that where I can find more information about, how the Russians really feel. It seems to me like there's kind of a demarcation that you see a lot of the time anyway, with older folks getting the majority of their news from, Russian-sponsored sources.
Sure.
And a lot of the younger folks, are reaching out with their VPNs and getting around the firewalls and getting real news from the West. But I'm wondering if there are any Russian sites that are, off base, off land, that are interesting to read. Because I've been trying to search for some because I'm always in the quest for more knowledge and both sides of the coin, and I just haven't been able to find a whole lot. I guess that's not surprising. It is Russia.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find a lot. So, I mean, they put out what they want. I mean, so I don't think you're going to get a lot of different takes on this. You could just keep searching the internet, like you said, and then hopefully maybe something pops up.
Well, we can only hope. We can only hope, right? And we can hope that the current administration realizes that, they sat around watching this happen since last September and failed to do anything until the invasion actually happened. If anyone in the government is listening who has an ear of Mr. Potato Head there, maybe they should start talking to the Taiwanese and start arming them now as best we can before the inevitable happens and China goes in there, which is, in my opinion, got about a 100% chance of happening.
All right, Freddie, we love you. We're going to go to break. It's 11:27. Always appreciate your calls. Call the sports show, like I said, if you get a chance, and jump in there. And we'd love to talk to you about the Red Sox and Kyrie and everything going on in Boston. All right?
Yeah, start a political show so I can call that one, too.
Greek in a political show. That's fun.
That's not going to happen.
It would never happen.
No,
and I'm saying Greek would not have any interest in doing that.
No, I don't. I don't have any interest in doing that. I'm blessed what I do now, and like I said, I love working with who I work with, but you wouldn't see me on a political show. So that's not. You might see me on some other shows, but not political. Freddie, have a great afternoon. What'd you say?
All right, we'll see you.
All right,
Good
bro.
morning.
All right, peace. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. We're giving away tickets at 11:45. Who are we giving away tickets to, Nutter?
Tim McGraw.
Oh, yeah. You can do a little Tim McGraw for us?
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw. Nutter's in the house filling in for Jimmy. Jimmy will be back tomorrow. We'll come back with a trifecta and tickets at 11:45 for who, Nutter?
Tim McGraw.
All right, we'll be back. Peace.
When you give up trying to teach your parents how to use their smart speaker and take it home, tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. The sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. If your company needs to spring into efficient hiring, then check out Indeed. Their powerful hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Hayes Greek, get ready for the Fresh Pick pricing event at Diamonds Direct. This is an annual event everyone waits for. It's happening April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. A spectacular 3-day store-wide sale. Get Diamonds Direct already unbeaten value plus an extra 20% off. Virtually everything's on sale. All wedding bands, earrings, bracelets, and thousands of engagement rings. When Diamonds Direct has a sale, you know it's a real deal. I'm talking extreme value right here at Diamonds Direct. Plus, Diamonds Direct top designers are flying in with their entire collection. It's jewelry event of the spring. It's like the biggest jewelry trunk sale you've ever seen. If jewelry's in your future for a proposal, anniversary, birthday, graduation, you need to be at this event. Save an extra 20% during the sparkling store-wide sale. 3 days only, April 29th, the 30th, and May 1st. Only at Diamonds Direct. Get special hours, directions, and more. Details at diamondsdirect.com. Don't miss it.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to loandepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
And Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look! An emu wearing sunglasses!
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure what to do, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
As the country bounces back from COVID and mask mandates are lifted, your business needs a lift too. Promote your company right here, right now. Radio ads connect with 93% of Americans every week. That's more than Google, more than Facebook, more than TV. In fact, radio reaches 20% more millennials than TV. Want more of the people you want to talk to all in one place? Visit iHeartAdvertising.com and get AM and FM working for you. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
There's an app for everything. And I bet you have multiple apps on your phone just to order food, get a ride, or even find a date. But we made the iHeartRadio app your all-in-one app. Your favorite music, radio stations, and podcasts together, and all for free. Listen to your favorite radio station anywhere you want. Plus all your favorite music and just about every podcast in the world, all in one place with one touch. Download the free iHeartRadio app today. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
It's a heads up for a possible slowdown along the Turnpike southbound. Mile marker 119. This is 3 miles to the north of Indiantown Road, but no lanes are blocked there. Heading out elsewhere, not seeing any tie-ups. 95 is accident-free. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Racetrack.
You deserve rewards from Racetrack. For what? For having great taste in food and keeping the tank full. Download the Racetrack Rewards app and get a free coffee or large fountain drink.
If you know what I mean. Nutter's in the house.
Good morning, G-Man.
Francis is here.
Hey, what do you mean?
I just want to say thank you. Okay. Like, maybe buy him a drink.
That'd be very nice. Or her.
Or her.
Yeah.
Maybe a cigar.
Nice.
Taco.
Yeah.
Taco. Not going to throw out the lap dance. That's not appropriate.
Oh, no?
No, just for real radio fans.
Somebody wanted a lap dance. But they say they'd rather have the lap dance first because they don't want you smashing their taco.
Oh.
Yeah, that's on the text line.
Okay.
Because you said a taco and a lap dance, so I get it, right? So, if the lap dance first, so they don't have the taco in their hands while you're giving the lap dance, and then you go, here's your taco.
Okay. I get it. Yeah. Hey,
All
it's
right.
their request.
Yep. And then somebody else text at 47142. They're like, why is this dude asking G about the war? The only thing G is concerned about is finding that brunette in Del Rey.
You still haven't found her yet?
Nope.
Wow.
He kind of gave up a little bit because he heard something I don't think he wanted to hear. Yes. And then somebody said that, so they text us and they said, hey, that house at Bad Bobby, a.k.a. Cash Me Outside, a.k.a. Danielle Bergoli, but used to belong to JPP. And I wasn't thinking, I was like, who's JPP? Do you know who JPP is?
No.
JPP is, oh my God, I just looked it up. Help me. He answered. It's Paul Pierre. He's the guy who blew off his fingers.
Oh, okay, from the Giants.
What's his name? Ring a bell?
Is it Jason Paul Pierre?
Is that what I just said? Is it Jason?
Yes. Justin.
JP.
No, it's not. It's Paul Pierre, but he used to play for the Giants, and now he played for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it is Jason Pierre-Paul. We're going to go with Jason Pierre-Paul.
Oh, wow.
And yes, he's the guy who blew off his fingers.
During firecrackers.
Yes, fireworks. And I guess that was his house that she bought.
Wow, beautiful.
Yes, yeah.
It's a gorgeous house,
According
I'm
to
sure.
our texters, so thank you for that information.
Thank you very much. And I am still looking for the woman in Del Rey, by the way.
Oh, you are? I thought you gave up.
No, I didn't give up. I just, and it could have something to do with the cigars. Because that woman's name, one of her three names, was on that letter.
Well, that's a last name because it's hyphenated.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I got to show it to you. I have the note in the car. I want to show it to you if you think it's a female or a male.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. I know Nota's very concerned, too. The other night,
I am. I want to know.
You couldn't sleep. You called me like
Well,
three
you
in the morning.
found out that she was dating someone, but then kind of made him back up. But then you're like, well, it's not serious. I'm like, is it serious? Is it not serious?
They said it was not too serious. And then there's somebody else who just dropped into my lap from a friend. So we'll see.
What? Oh, there's what?
What's his name?
Ronnie.
Oh, Ronnie. Nice.
There's some Ronnies.
Let's do a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creepy Trifecta.
Sometimes in life you can't write a script, but this was a good one last night. Freddie Freeman wrote a script as the Dodgers beat the Braves, his old team 7-4, and the first time he got up, he went yard. That's right. He hit it out of the park.
Damn you, Freddie.
I knew Freddie was going to say it. Even when I said, should I say this? I said, I better duck. Freddie would be like, ugh. Oh, why you bring this up, Greek? But it was a big thing last night. The Dodgers did win. Dodgers gave him a lot of money, and he was with the Braves last year when they won it all. They were all champions. In the NBA last night, there was 3 playoff games, 2 favorites, and a dog. Roof covered last night. Warriors 126-106. Steph Curry dropped in 34 points in 29 minutes. Unbelievable. Philly won 112-97. They covered. And the Dallas Mavericks won, and they were getting 5 points. They won 110-104. Big news down here. Miami Heat tonight laying 7. And they're playing the Atlanta Hawks tonight down at the FX Arena Get out there, support the Heat. First day was great. Sellout crowd, white Heat. Everybody had the white jerseys on. Remind me of the days with LeBron and Bosh and Wade when they were in the finals every year. So hats off to the Heat. They're 1 up. You need 15 games to win it all. So we'll see what happens. Also, Coach Spo is up for Coach of the Year. That would be great if he got that. I don't know if he's going to. It's going to be called The Match, and it's at the Wynn Casino. And it'll be Brady and Rodgers versus Allen and Mahomes. The little bit of older men against the younger guys in the quarterback league. We'll see who wins in this. The younger cats both make a ton of money, too. Allen and Mahomes both just signed big deals with Buffalo and Kansas City. It's going to be called The Match. I'll check it out. Brady was already doing some talk smacking already on his little social media pages yesterday. Rodgers and him against Allen and Mahomes. That's going to be a tough one. I don't know who I will bet on against that.
Brady!
But I was at the Wynn many times, and we used to bet on golfers and who would hit the longest drive. And then we would see them down at buffet, and we'd go up to him. My buddies would go up to him and be like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, man.
The guy be looking at us like, what? It was not big money, maybe like $100 a shot or something like that, the four of us. But we would sit up there, and we'd have like a little appetizer and hang out and watch them for a while. We were right on the fairway, which was great to watch. And then we get real close to the glass, like almost put our nose against it and be like, wow, let's check it out. And then these guys were like the craziest shirts. So then you would see them down at a buffet and you'd be like, were you just playing golf? And they were like, yeah. We're like, you suck, man.
Man.
You cost me $200. So that's going to be at the Wynn. That's going to be exciting. I believe Franny said it yesterday. Maybe I'm wrong. Did you say yesterday it was the only golf course in Vegas?
On the Strip.
On the Strip,
The
okay.
only golf course on the Strip.
Yeah, so that'll be very, very cool. And
Which I can't imagine, because I've been to the Wynn with you, and I'm trying to picture it. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Where the hell they would put a golf course there?
it's on the backside. It really is. When we were in our rooms,
Yeah.
we were on the Strip side.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
on the backside.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine, because when you think golf courses, they're big.
Yeah, they're huge.
And
It's
to
a
be
little
on the
beyond
Strip.
where all the pools were.
Okay.
And then the front side, you had the Strip. But yeah, it's huge. It really is. And we talked about too, very, very expensive if you were playing golf there. I remember seeing Ray Allen there one morning for the Miami Heat. They opened up at 7 o'clock. Of course, I was in the pro shop, and Ray Allen walked in for the Heat. Big fan. And I didn't want to say anything. I almost froze. Like, he went to grab a hat that I was looking at. I was like, oh, my God, it's Ray Allen.
He was probably thinking the same thing about, oh, my God, that's Greek.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. Oh, my God, it's Greek. He's so tan. Oh, my God, he's so hot. You take a picture with me? I should have said that. Ray, you want to take a picture? But no, he was so cool. Just so cool.
And gee, they must have gone up, because I'm on golf.com right now.
Yeah.
And they're saying that the rates right now at that course are $600.
A person?
That's what this website
Wow,
says.
wow, that's a lot. It's $2,400.
That's what this website says. I don't know if this is accurate.
I think when I called, I think it was like $250 a person. So it was going to be $1,000 for a foursome. And I was like, absolutely
Green
not.
fees for Wynn Golf Club are a whopping $600, making it one of the most expensive public access courses in our country.
$600. That's $2,400 if you give a gift. It was $250, I remember. Around $250, around there. And I was like, absolutely not. Good thing I asked. Most times I don't open my mouth. That's the time I did.
Yeah.
I said, what is the final charge? The guy was like, it's $250 something. I was like, man, this is years ago.
Like, cancel it.
Oh, yeah, I did cancel. It had to be at least 5-6 years ago. And that is your trifecta, the second one of the day. In about 5 minutes, we got tickets for what, Nutter?
Tim McGraw.
Oh, you're saying that, too.
Yeah.
Tim McGraw.
So that's only 2.5 weeks away, that concert. It is happening May 7th at the I Think Financial Amphitheater. I was very fortunate to see him not that long ago in November. He headlined Sunday night at Tortuga Music Festival.
How was he?
I've seen him before. He's fantastic.
Yeah, I've seen him once before. Him and
Yeah.
Kenny Chesney. This
Yeah.
was
Ooh, that's a
back
good
in the early
concert.
2000s. Yeah.
I remember that concert.
Oh, you were there, huh?
I was backstage. I was one of the rowdies. Rowdies or roadies.
Wow.
Roadies, yeah.
You're a roadie. But yeah, so we're going to be doing that in about 5 minutes. We'll do a little who's most likely to. But if you're like, damn it, I can't call in 5 minutes, go to realradio921.com, because we have details and another chance for you to score tickets on there on that contest page. But I do want to bring this up, even though we don't have Jimmy, there is something very near and dear to him. And I wanted to make sure that we put this message out there. So Team Miranda Strong, this is a Be Well Health and Wellness Expo. So this is for Team Miranda Strong, and it's happening Saturday, April 23rd, which is this Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and it's at the Port St. Lucie Community Center. And they're going to be free. You should go, G-Man, because you're always like interested in these like cooking shows and stuff like that, because they're going to have cooking demos by the Florida Health Department. Educational workshops including oral hygiene, nutrition, CPR demonstration, proper use of inhalers, EpiPens, healthy meal choices, and more. They're going to have story time and character appearance for the kiddos.
Oh, that's cool.
And this is an absolutely free event. It is a nonprofit. This Team Miranda Strong is a 501c nonprofit agency for asthma awareness. The Treasure Coast Food Bank will be on hand, and if you bring 3 items to donate, they will give you a free raffle ticket because they're going to have raffles there too. So just bring, just whatever you can for the food bank, some canned goods, whatever it is.
Great event.
It's they say for more information on the event, you can give them a call. It's 772-201-3636.
Very cool. Again,
Yes.
we'll give you more details about this.
Throughout the week.
Yeah, throughout the week,
Yeah.
and it goes on Saturday. So we'll be mentioning it every day. I know yesterday we had something on there. We didn't get to it, but it was very interesting. Nicolas Cage, who's got a movie coming out right now.
I've heard that. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the trailer. It looks really good.
Funny.
But it's getting rave reviews.
Really?
Yeah, from insiders who've already seen it.
Well, a lot of his stuff seems like it's in one day and it's gone.
He plays himself.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, he does play himself, which is supposed to be pretty cool. But I know he had some problems with the IRS. And, I always realized, I always knew Nicolas Cage made a lot of movies. But, man, some of the amount of money he spent, there had to be other things he did. Because, he bought islands and dinosaur bones.
An octopus. A
A
very expensive octopus.
And then he owed the IRS $14 million.
Damn.
That's a lot. And usually the IRS, like I said, I've only heard of a couple big stars getting put in jail. And I guess that's because obviously they had no source of income or nobody could help them. I know Wesley Snipes went to jail for a while for IRS, some problems with them. But $14 million is a lot of money. And I guess he finally paid them off. And now he doesn't owe the IRS any money.
Yeah, there's a lot of celebrities who were in this because yesterday was tax day, right? So
Yeah.
they were talking about a bunch of celebrities who owed the IRS money. And from like Khloe Kardashian, Lindsay Lohan, you had names, obviously we've heard the Wesley Snipes story. Martha Stewart was in the mix.
Yeah.
I
never heard of Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah, that was, I just kind of skipped through her, but they said in 2010, so it was a while, 2010, the state of California hit Khloe Kardashian with compared to how much they have now and how much they're making off that Hulu, this is nothing. A little over $18,000 in tax liens.
You're right.
As a result of unpaid back taxes she had. And she was very quick to resolve it.
Oh, sure.
She was like, what do you want, cash or check? How can I do this for
What
you?
sock do you want me to take it out of?
Yeah.
I happen to have $2 million in this sock and $3 million in my other sock and about $9 million in my bra. I'll give it to you, no problem.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. But yeah, Nicolas Cage got himself into some serious financial troubles. And they say over the course of his career, I've paid at least $70 million in taxes, he told People magazine. Unfortunately, due to a recent legal situation, another approximate $14 million is owed to the IRS. A nearly $6.3 million tax lien was placed on his real estate holdings from 2002 to 2004 tax year, while an additional lien for $6.7 million was placed for his 2008 tax bill. And I guess, as you mentioned, he is a notorious overspender.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
Yes. Castles, islands, yachts, 15 homes, a dinosaur skull.
Well, yeah.
All kinds of stuff. He likes to blame his former manager, too.
Yeah.
I guess he filed a lawsuit, $20 million lawsuit against him as well, too. But he,
a lot of Elvis memorabilia
he
bought over
finally,
years.
yes, he finally, I guess he refused to file for bankruptcy. He was like, nope, not doing it. And so he was like, I'm going to do a bunch of movies, video on demand action movies to help climb my way out of this financial hole. And he did. He finally paid off his debt.
Hats off to him.
Yep.
He did it. He did what he had to do. All right. And you guys got to do what you have to do right now. Pick up the phone, 877-927-6969. If you want tickets to who, Nutter?
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw tickets right now,
There you
boys
go.
and girls. 877-927-6969. First of all, this is a bonus, 2 reasons. You're going to hear Nutter answer the phone.
Yeah.
That's it. And then you got a chance to win Tim McGraw tickets in the house.
May 7th at the I Think Financial Amphitheater, a pair of tickets. What a great day, right? You wake up in the morning, say, happy birthday, Giselle. That's my sister. Then you go to the Kentucky Derby or watch the Kentucky Derby. And then you go to the I Think. Are you taking notes that it's my sister's birthday?
No, I wasn't right
Yes, you
now.
He was.
He is. Oh, my God.
Maybe some flowers.
Oh, my. Stop it.
Roses.
And then he.
Yellow as a friend.
And then you go to I Think Financial Amphitheater and watch Tim McGraw.
Will you be in Jamaica that weekend?
Sounds like no, I won't.
Oh,
I'll be
damn.
with my sister.
Oh, damn. Is she going to Jamaica too?
No, she's not.
All right. I'll send you yellow roses. Because y'all's friends. 877-927-6969. And of course, I'm kidding. My God. You told me a couple weeks
ago. You wrote it down as soon as I said her birthday. You took your little piece of paper and your pen, and you're like, hopefully she won't notice I'm reading this down.
I knew it was her birthday, May 7th.
You did not know it was her birthday.
Yes, I did.
You only knew it was a Kentucky Derby.
The 6th is the Derby. The 5th, we're at Palm Beach Kennel Club. And the 7th is a Sunday.
The 7th is a Saturday.
All day? Okay, this is the same day as the Derby.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay, so I'll sell the other rollovers. That's fine.
Oh, my God.
Put on the Nutter's name. Nutter's answering your phones today, so pick up the phone. 877-927-6969. What a bonus. Getting Nutter there over to answer your phones. Nutter's back in the house, filling in today for Jimmy. He'll be back in the house tomorrow.
Yes.
So you guys get an opportunity right now. And 145, I think we have another prize.
We do?
We might have another surprise.
I don't think we do, so you're making things up again.
I'm making things up. I'm just saying things.
Do you have something we're going to give away, out of your pocket?
Yeah, I might have something for Nutter.
Oh, okay, because I don't believe we have another prize.
Yeah, I know. Well, I might do something
last
special.
week we were doing two.
Double.
Ooh, and by the way, this is a 4-pack of tickets to Tim McGraw.
Uh-oh.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, right.
We didn't mention that.
4-pack. I said a pair. This is a 4-pack, so take yourself, 3 of your friends, or whatever you want to do.
Maybe somebody's birthday's coming up. You can take them.
I'll take Giselle.
She's not a country music fan. So
Either am I.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought you loved Tim McGraw.
I might have. What do we got?
Well, do we got to turn our cameras off or anything
Yeah.
like that?
Oh, yeah, we forgot.
True story. Hold on. Thank God for Nutter. All right, cameras off because we play a little pointing game here. When I get you on the line, I'm going to ask you a who's most likely to question. It's either going to be Nutter, Greek, or myself, Franny. And then just give us a moment so we can point at each other. And then Nutter will cue you up for your answer.
Yeah, like who's most likely to send Francis's sister roses?
Yeah,
yellow ones.
Yeah. So who's somebody texts already? Stalker on 47142. Start off with Real Radio.
I'm not sending her flowers. Relax. Who do we got? Nutter.
We got Mike up first.
Hey, Mike, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
We're doing great, Mike. How long have you been listening to Real Radio?
Oh, since 98.7.
Wow. Oh, wow. What do you think about that Greek kid?
He's special. Kind of guy.
He is a special guy.
Didn't sound like a lot of love, but I'll take it.
Special's good. All right, Mike. You know how the game works?
I do indeed.
All right, perfect. Just give us a moment after I ask the question so we can place our votes, and then Nutter will cue you up for your answer. All right.
Sounds good.
So let me get our questions going. Okay. Out of the 3 of us, Nutter, Greek, or Franny, who is most likely to eat food that dropped on the floor? All right, we need to shake things up a bit because we
didn't get 2 out of 3.
Yeah. We didn't get 2 out of 3.
You
All
want
right,
to ask
hold on.
it?
No. We'll ask again. We have to change our votes.
All right, good. Ask again. So it feels official.
Out of the 3 of us, Nutter, Greek, or Franny, who's most likely to eat food that they dropped on the floor?
All right, Mike, what's your answer?
Well, we know Greek wouldn't do that, and I hate to do this, but I'm going to guess it would be Miss Francis.
Yes!
You are correct.
Why'd you guess that? Why would you think Franny would eat something that fell on the floor?
Well, she wouldn't want to waste anything.
You are so true. I voted for myself, so I take no offense to that.
I know. We're just trying to build up a little.
I know.
And why wouldn't you think I would ever eat something off the floor?
We're going to leave that alone, Mr. Greek.
Well, Mike, let me throw you back on hold, and I'll get some info from you. Please hold, Mike.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there you go. That's how it's done. Well, if you're like, damn it, I want those tickets, guess what? Tim McGraw's coming back into the Penthouse. We will have another 4-pack of tickets coming your way. What are we, on Thursday?
You sure? Today is over giving away Sunfest.
I did not. You did. Thursday, 11:45, 4-pack Tim McGraw. Tomorrow at 11:45, we'll be giving away a pair of one-day passes to Sunfest. Sunfest is only 9 days away. Can you believe it? It's next Thursday.
Can't believe it. And the Penthouse will be there.
We will. We will be at Real Radio. We'll be out there on Sunday.
Yes.
So we'll be out there on Sunday. We're all going to take our little turns. Maybe we'll overlap each other. I don't know. I'll be there for a couple hours hanging out.
Jimmy will be there.
Jimmy will be there. G-Man will be there. So it'll be a good time.
I think I'm
Nutter
right in the
will
middle.
pop by.
Yeah, now, what's his name? Nutter?
Yeah,
Maybe he'll
that's
stop
Nutter.
by. And I think I'm right in the middle. A couple of hours with Jimmy, a couple hours with you.
Okay.
It'll be a lot of fun on Sunday if you guys get a chance. We'll remind you.
Yeah.
But we're going to be there.
Should be
Love
fun.
to see you.
I'll be there 2 nights. We bought tickets specifically for Friday because my husband and I are really big fans of Slightly Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go there Friday, and I believe the Gator is going to be out there on Friday, so I might be there a couple early. It just depends on how my day goes, so I might be making appearances a couple days there.
Which is cool.
So it should be a good time. Absolutely. I'm really excited about it.
Yep, and you guys should definitely try to win some tickets from us tomorrow. Same time, 11:45. Give us a call, and it'll probably be something either, most likely to, or when Jimmy says a quote, and then you have to guess, is it Franny or is it Greek?
It'll probably be he said, she said, since we've done who's most likely to a couple times. So we were talking about Patrick Mahomes because he is going to be doing that match at the Wynn, and he's playing with Josh Allen, against Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. Well, from all these reports that I've seen, it looks like Patrick Mahomes is getting himself set up to be the NFL's first billionaire player.
Wow.
First. I'm surprised. The first one.
Billionaire.
Yeah. So he's
We're not
one of
talking
the
million.
No, so he's one of the highest paid athletes on the planet. They say, and do you think he's worth every penny, Mahomes?
It's over 10 years, so yes, because the way the contracts are going up every year, they're changing. There's more and more money for the players.
Mm-hmm.
There's TV money is going to be going up, so yes, I would say so.
Okay.
Based on what he's done so far, yes.
Okay. So right now in the NFL, the only people really that are billionaires are the owners, and I think all of the owners are billionaires.
Yes, pretty much so.
Yes, and they say that with his wealth, who's been driven, I guess he's very savvy when it comes to investments and his endorsements, as well as his very handsome salary. Since becoming a chief starter in 2018 and winning the MVP, Super Bowl MVP, went to another Super Bowl, AFC Championship. He's been delivering value on every cent of his 10-year, $503 million contract from the Chiefs. So to date, he's earned a little over $47 million as contract. Over the next 10 seasons, that number will climb up to a little over $491 million. And then they're like, all right, well, how do you get there to being the first ever billionaire? So this person who they consider, I guess he writes an article. He's a reporter for the Business of Sports. Have you ever heard of that?
I have heard of it.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's saying that $503 million in NFL money and several 3 times business moves. Thread Mahomes also, like, his 4 best investments is what they're saying. So 10 years, $503 million. 1 year, $50.3. 1 day. This is how much he makes, his contract breakdown. Okay, so 10 years, $503 million. A year, he makes $50.3. In 1 day, $137,808. 1 hour, the guy makes $5,742.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And 1 minute,
I know some girls that make that in an hour.
$96
in Vegas, or Manhattan, or Miami. $5,000 is not that much.
So $22 million a year. He's got under his belt Adidas, Nestle, Oakley, Whoop, Panini, GEHA, Bose, DirecTV, Hy-Vee, AirShare, BioSteel, State Farm, Electronic Cart, Procter & Gamble, and Molson Coors Brewing.
And also, he has a piece of the Kansas City Royals.
Yes.
He bought into the baseball team.
So on top of
I know
all
it was a very
that,
small percentage.
Yeah, well, the Kansas City Royals, Mahomes bought a $10 million stake in the KC Royals, by the way. And they say with all these savvy investments, Mahomes also bought a stake in Sporting KC as well, too. And they're saying just all these things. It just keeps on going on and on and on. They're saying that it will eventually land him in not that long to about $3.6 billion.
Well, I'm not surprised. I know LeBron's up there, too, what he makes with all his investments and all his sponsorships, too, and what he makes from the Lakers.
He has 30 Whataburgers he invests in.
Wow.
He invests in AirShare. He invests in Buzzer, BioSteel, Dapper Labs. So he's very savvy when it comes to the investments and all his endorsements and all this stuff. So this guy is making money.
So he's completing passes not only on the field, Nutter, off the field also. So he's doing good. No time soon do you have to worry about Mahomes having a hard time paying his rent or putting gas in his car.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he's done very, very well. And he's going to be one of the 4 quarterbacks we talked about at the Wynn Casino. It's going to be called The Match. It's him and Allen against Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Every year they have it. I check it out. I consume it. A couple of years ago, they had it up here.
And Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady always have been part of it the past couple of years, right? They just played with a golf pro. Or no, Peyton Manning was in it and Tom Brady. But Tom Brady's always kind of been in the mix.
Brady was out last year.
He was out last year.
Yeah, last year he missed. And Rodgers was in last year.
Okay, so it was Rodgers and Manning.
Yeah, it was Rodgers and Manning and 2 golf pros. I don't know their names off the top of my head, but I do remember it was like that. And this is the first time they're doing all NFL quarterbacks.
Mickelson was part of it, no?
Who?
Phil?
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was Phil. Yeah, and I guess this year maybe they're feeling that, you know what, the quarterbacks will bring more light to it and possibly more money because it's all about the charity, which is always very nice. It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back with some fun facts and a lot more for you on this Tuesday. We'll be back. Peace.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real Radio wants to provide the assist for your summer plans by putting $1,000 in your hand. We're talking about $1,000 9 times a day. Listen for the keyword to win $1,000 weekdays from 9:05 a.m. to 5:05 p.m. Take that keyword and enter it on our website at realradio921.com. Then wait for your phone to ring from a number you won't recognize. If it does, answer it, because that's how you get $1,000 in your hand. This contest presented locally by the Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. Huge selection, best prices, weekly specials, and an amazing staff that will take great care of you. 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. The sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's Breakfast Biscuit Sandwich, just $1. Wendy's knows a better breakfast starts with a better biscuit. That's why you can get a hot and buttery Wendy's breakfast biscuit with bacon or sausage, fresh cracked egg and cheese for just $1. Get your Wendy's Buck Biscuit Sandwich today. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to loandepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
and Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look! An emu wearing sunglasses!
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it. And pay you $5,000 for your trade, guaranteed. At Toyota Kia Vero Beach, don't be fooled by other dealers' up to trade-in amounts. Only Toyota Kia Vero Beach guarantees you $5,000 minimum for your trade. Plus, if your trade's worth more, we'll pay you more, $5,000 more. And if you owe more than your vehicle is worth, your clunker is all you need. No matter where you live, Stewart, Melbourne, Sebastian, Fellsmere, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, even West Palm, only Toyota Kia Vero Beach pays you more for your trade. If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you $5,000 for your trade, guaranteed. At Toyota Kia Vero Beach, south of Oslo Road on US 1. Online at VeroBeachPaysMore.com. That's VeroBeachPaysMore.com. $5,000 minimum towards new purchase. Only vehicle condition, mileage, history, repairs, and other factors may affect value. See dealer for details.
Are you currently working in the air conditioning industry, but want to learn more skills to advance your career? Register for the Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Apprenticeship Program with the School District of Palm Beach County's Department of Adult and Community Education. Learn the technical skills necessary to meet market demands and the soft skills to make you stand out as a quality HVAC technician. Call the Chuck Shaw Technical Education Center at 561-616-7800 for more information.
Hey, it's the Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. When you get down to Gulfstream Park, you gotta stop by Tito's Handmade Vodka Raw Bar. Great seafood, Bloody Marys, and Tito's. It's a trifecta that you'll hit before you get in the gate. And if your horse isn't winning, you'll feel like a winner when you're at Tito's Raw Bar. Every time I'm at Gulfstream Park, that's where I'm at, Tito's Raw Bar. Stop by next time you're at the track. Gulfstream Park, Tito's Raw Bar, it's a perfect combination. You're a winner, and you're in the winner's circle already with Tito's Handmade Vodka.
This message is sponsored by the Florida A&M University Medical Marijuana Education and Research Initiative, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Pro or against? That seems to be the only thing that matters these days in the marijuana discussion. But what about the facts? At Mary, we've taken it upon ourselves to lay it all out there in our podcast. Just pure, unbiased education about medical marijuana and unlawful use of cannabis. Find it at mary.famu.edu. That's mmeri.famu.edu.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
There's an accident on the northbound entrance ramp to 95 from Okeechobee Boulevard, but FHP reports no lanes are blocked there. Once you're on the highway, accident-free. Boca to Jupiter looking pretty good. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by the Ben Ferguson Podcast.
Coming up on the Ben Ferguson Podcast all week, Democrats are terrified that they are going to lose the midterm election. So now they're moving back to bribing you to get your vote. That's right, with a lot of government programs. I'll give you the list. Download the Ben Ferguson Podcast now.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to wherever they want to be. Commercial banking, capital markets, private wealth. CIBC. Ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yeah, check out us on Real TV, sponsored by Monroe's in Palm Beach. I'm doing another little show. Yeah, dancing to the music. You know, I think come back. So I'm doing everybody a show. I forgot the camera's on.
You can watch us on Real TV. RealRadio921.com, by the way. Just search for that image. It says Real TV, brought to you by our fantastic sponsors, Monroe's of Palm Beach.
I might be playing for many, but I'm really throwing it at Nutter, so he's coming back.
You guys are reaping the rewards off of what Nutter is getting. You're getting the benefit off of that.
That's right, because Nutter's back in the house, and we are so happy that he's here today. Good afternoon, John.
Good afternoon, Greek, and it's just Nutter. You don't need to call me John.
Okay, good. I was getting tired. It's hard for me to remember two names. Franny's in the house.
Hey, hey.
Hey, and before you know it, she's got some facts of fun.
It's Franny's Fun Facts.
Well, today's holiday, there's a few, by the way. It's Humorous Day.
Oh, that's funny.
Jinx. It's also National Amaretto Day, if you like amaretto.
Yeah.
Little Di Serrano amaretto. Yeah,
That's nice. That's a nice drink.
It's National Hanging Out Day, so just hang out.
What are you doing later?
Hanging out.
Hanging out, yeah. It's National Garlic Day.
Ooh.
And it's National Bicycle Day. And I'm going to go with some cycling facts, bicycle facts you may not know.
I love to ride a bike on a spring day.
The longest tandem bicycle seated 35 people.
Wow.
That is a lot of people to be tandem bicycling with.
And you all have to pedal at the same time.
Yeah, it was, yep. I mean, I guess maybe a couple of you can be lazy and not pedal and let the rest pedal for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. 35 people. You can fit about 15 bicycles in the same space that one car occupies. I don't know if you knew that, if you ever want to try to cram 20 bikes into one parking spot.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It is 20 times cheaper to maintain a bicycle than it is a car.
No kidding.
If the number of cyclists was tripled, the rate of motorist bicyclist accidents would be cut in half. The world manufactures about 100 million bikes each year. They say bicycle delivery services have become significant in the industry over the last 30 years. The Tour de France was established in 1903. That's how long it's been going.
That's a long time.
China, by the way, boasts more than 500 million bicycles.
Everybody rides a bike over there.
Uh-huh.
Seems like it.
Yep. In America, people only use their bikes for 1 out of every 100 trips. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use my bike that often. I should. I used to. Not anymore.
Down here, too, I think we have more of an opportunity because the weather's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, up north.
No, we're very fortunate, but I think a lot of people, even when the weather's not nice, like in metro cities, you see more people on their bikes because it's cheaper to have a bike than it is to have a car. You know, you used to live in New York.
And also, it's better for time-wise if you're commuting. I know, talking about weather, north, they're supposed to be getting a bad snowstorm tomorrow. Really bad, like 12 inches to 2 feet.
Wow.
Crazy.
Craziness.
I mean, for this time of year?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Crazy. The world's longest bike is 135 feet long.
Wow, imagine that bicycle seat.
That's a big ass bike.
That's some bicycle seat. Can I borrow your bicycle seat?
Bikes don't actually need riders. A bit of cycling science for you. Amazingly, a bicycle can stay upright without a rider as long as it's moving at 8 miles per hour or faster.
We used to ghost ride our bikes.
Could you ride with no hands? As a kid, I could.
Yeah.
Could you do it today?
Probably not. I'm not good at popping a wheelie either.
No.
Pop a wheelie.
Don't pop a wheelie?
No, but I could ride with no hands.
This is a fact, and maybe it made you look cool. There was a psychological study that found that cyclists tend to demonstrate a unique blend of intelligence, generosity, and the cool factor.
Yeah.
So they say, yes, cyclists are cool.
Yeah, you want to check me out?
Unless you're on like a unicycle. You're not so cool.
Tricycle.
Yeah, but I look at it, but I'm like, that's impressive. If you're on a unicycle, not cool, but hard to do.
It is.
Yes.
It's tough on your legs.
Huh?
It's tough on your legs when you do stuff like that. I mean, just pedaling around.
Yeah.
How'd that go again?
Moo, 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 moo. I love you, puppy.
Yes, and the largest rideable bike, not the longest, but the largest, has a diameter, the wheel itself, of 10 feet, 9.92 inches.
It's a big bike.
That is very large.
Those wheels are huge. Just see a picture of it. This thing's insane. How the hell did you get up there? Without like
a ladder?
Yeah, I mean, obviously a ladder, but just keeping it stable. I guess the kickstand or whatever.
Maybe.
Until then, somebody's going to take like their whole body to move it over.
I used to ride my bike a lot when I lived in PGA, all the time.
Didn't you get hit?
Yeah. Then I stopped.
I don't blame you.
I stopped once I got hit by a car.
I remember that, and then you got hit, and then I never heard stories about you doing it again.
I didn't get hit. This guy was driving, and I felt that he was coming right at me. He would have hit me, and then I just jumped in the bushes. I'm lucky I didn't get hurt. But he had a few, too many.
Oh.
And he came around, and I thought it was like a mob hit. He was coming back to get me, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I had too many to drink last night. I guess I'm still drunk."
Get the hell off the road.
Right?
Yeah. It was early in the morning. It was like, I don't know, 6, 7 o'clock.
Doesn't matter how early it is. He shouldn't be drinking and driving.
You're right. But he said, but I'm saying, like, he went around and he came back and he was like, "I'm sorry. I saw you in the mirror that I almost hit you." I said, "You would have hit me. I'd let my bike go and I just jumped into a bushes head first, which I'm good at."
All right. I'll just leave it there.
I love you smile.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta watch Real TV. Sponsored by Monroe's. That smile that she comes up with sometimes when I have some comment, she's like, "Okay, yes, that's good." You're hearing a familiar voice in the background. If you just tuned in, I know everybody doesn't get an opportunity to listen all the time. It's our good friend and pal Nutter who's back with us today. One day only. You heard of one night only? One day only. He's back in there. He'll be with us periodically. Jimmy's on vacation today, but Nutter was nice enough to come in. Nutter, after 2 hours in and closing in on hour 3 pretty soon. How you feeling so far? You holding up?
Yeah, I feel good. It's like riding a bike.
I see what you did there.
That was a good one. That was good. You think it's easier to ride a bike after you haven't done it in a while, or is it as easy if maybe you make love to somebody you haven't made love in a long time?
Oh, definitely riding a bike.
Really?
Yeah.
You think make love is tougher?
Well, you never know. You could
pull a hamstring.
Yeah. We'll just leave it at that.
Now, would it be weirder for you to make love to somebody that you made love to in the past, or that you never did and you didn't have sex for a long time?
Oh, I'd say going back to someone else because, they have certain expectations. And if you don't perform as well, you might not get a third go round.
There is something called anxiety ED, and I've learned this because I'm working now with Begin a New Med Spa, and so they have a lot of guys and people who haven't been on dates in a long time. So it's not the kind of ED that you think of where you're in the bedroom, but it's more you're anxious and you're nervous.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people who have been out of the dating game, specifically men, go through this. And so instead of doing the pills, or we talked about that one, like new kind of, it's FDA approved, what they have, like kind of a shock kind of therapy.
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. For your.
They use it like shock waves. I don't want to call it shock therapy, like shock waves for it. But they have for just that specific kind, because if there's kind of a quick cure, it's just to kind of distress you and make you not so anxious. it's an oxytocin, which is that hormone, that love hormone, that happy hormone. So it's a nose spray that has it in it.
Yeah, and that's good. You can fake it when you're on a date.
So it's a nose spray that has it in it and actually calms guys enough to help you get back in the game.
Really? I'm going to have to look into this.
Yes. I want it for myself.
You need help?
Well, I'm like,
really?
Well, because it gives you that really happy feeling. It helps you less anxious, and I'm a very anxious person.
But you're happy between 10 and 2.
So am I? I'm just kidding. I am.
Am I?
Fake it till you make it. Baby.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
And I don't mind anybody faking it, by the way. I'm a big fan.
We know.
It's
like
better
to
to
fake.
fake it than nothing at all.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
You're good. I'm good. Money's on the dresser. The anxiety thing is a real thing, like you said, and guys can get it, and you never know. So just there's always solutions out there. You have to look, and Franny has a place where obviously,
Beginning Med Spa,
yeah, they can help you out. Don't be afraid to ask for help with any kind of problem that you might have. That's the biggest thing. Men are more prone not to ask, even when I just went to my doctor last couple of days, and I go every 6 months, and a lot of my friends don't go. I lost a good friend years ago, Leo, who had leukemia. He did not go to a doctor for over 25 years. 25 years. Never got a physical, never got anything. And I tend to believe if he went to a doctor, he might have been saved.
He may have.
Just through blood work alone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, what they say, guys will not go. Guys do not want to go for a colonoscopy. Obviously, it's something as you get older, you should go.
Absolutely. But listen, I know you say guys because you feel it's more that. I have girlfriends, the same thing, and she has great health insurance, and she never goes. And I'm like, why do you pay for health insurance if you're never going to go to the doctor?
Yep.
It's like taking your car to a mechanic. You're going in for an oil change. Next thing you need a new transmission, tires, brakes, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, but again, it's better to get checked. It really is. Like, I just went through a whole bunch of stuff. They were checking my heart because of my father and his history, because he had a bad heart, obviously. But I think you should always go. And I know, but nobody likes to go, first of all. Who likes to go? I mean, nobody's like, hey, let me get a physical. Yeah, I mean, and we know why guys don't like to go. But you should get checked. You really should. It's better to be safe than sorry, because if you love life, and most people should, even if you don't like life, you want to be around as long as you can be. So do the right thing and go to the doctor and get checked.
Take a pizza.
And take a pizza. I love that kid. He's so cute. Nutter's back in the house. Love him here. Playing some great rejoiners, by the way. I might be shirtless by the end of the show, by the way. We'll see. Not completely nude, just shirtless. I wore a tank top for Nutter today because he was in. Actually, because I had to get some early tests, and they had to put a whole bunch of things all over my body.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And then when they rip it off, the nurse says to me, and she was pretty hot, too. She's like, I'm going to pull these off, and it's going to hurt a little. She goes, so it's okay if you scream. I said, where are you putting them?
Oh, dear.
I said, I have some baby oil if you need it. She said, no, I'm fine, Mr. G. It is the Penthouse on a Taco Tuesday. Find me later today. I'll give you a taco and a lap dance, and any way you want it. You want the taco first, you'll get it. You want the lap dance first, you'll get it. It's the Penthouse. We'll be back. Peace.
We're everywhere you need to be. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters. Shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox & Dunn. Strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
If you've ever ordered food for work, you understand. It's different. There's just so much more at stake. Whether it's a meeting, a client call, or lunch with the office that has to arrive at the actual lunchtime, food for work has to work. That's why there's Easy Cater. Food that's on time and as ordered from over 82,000 restaurants. And if there's a problem, rare, you can reach someone in seconds.
Thank you for calling Easy Cater.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
Hayes Greek, get ready for the Fresh Pick Pricing event at Diamonds Direct. This is an annual event everyone waits for. It's happening April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. A spectacular 3-day store-wide sale. Get Diamonds Direct already unbeaten value, plus an extra 20% off. Virtually everything's on sale. All wedding bands, earrings, bracelets, and thousands of engagement rings. When Diamonds Direct has a sale, you know it's a real deal. I'm talking extreme value right here at Diamonds Direct. Plus, Diamonds Direct top designers are flying in with their entire collection. It's truly your event of the spring. It's like the biggest jewelry trunk sale you've ever seen. If jewelry's in your future for a proposal, anniversary, birthday, graduation, you need to be at this event. Save an extra 20% during the sparkling store-wide sale. 3 days only, April 29th, the 30th, and May 1st. Only at Diamonds Direct. Get special hours, directions, and more. Details at diamondsdirect.com. Don't miss it.
Why Green financing may not be available in all areas and is subject to terms and conditions.
Hey there, it's Jody for Reese Windows and Doors. You know, right now you can get 100% financing and no payments until March of 2024, regardless of your credit when you finance with Y Green using Extend Pay. And if you text Windows to 20129, you'll be entered to win $15,000 in new replacement windows. Standard message and data rates may apply. Text Windows to 20129 or go to reesewindows.com.
People sometimes may wonder why they need a big law firm after their injury. Name one small insurance company. Couldn't think of one, could you? Didn't think so. Most insurance companies are big, really big. They have thousands of lawyers. Imagine it's a beautiful day, sun is shining, birds singing. You're on your way to work, and then bam, your whole life changes in that second. Forever. You're injured, and now you have to fight for justice or live your life in pain. Let me give you some straight talk. Your opponent is not the driver of the car that hit you. It's their insurance company. When you're fighting to get what you deserve, it's go big or go home. We are big for a reason, which is why we've recovered over $9 billion for our clients. Over $1 billion in one case alone. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look! An emu wearing sunglasses!
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to loandepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
If you've ever ordered food for work, you understand. It's different. There's just so much more at stake. Whether it's a meeting, a client call, or lunch with the office that has to arrive at the actual lunchtime, food for work has to work. That's why there's Easy Cater. Food that's on time and as ordered from over 82,000 restaurants. And if there's a problem, rare, you can reach someone in seconds.
Thank you for calling Easy Cater.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
There's an accident on the northbound entrance ramp to 95 from Okeechobee Boulevard, but FHP reports no lanes are blocked there. Once you're on the highway, accident-free. Boca to Jupiter looking pretty good. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by the Ben Ferguson Podcast.
Coming up on the Ben Ferguson Podcast all week, Democrats are terrified that they are going to lose the midterm election. So now they're moving back to bribing you to get your vote. That's right, with a lot of government programs. I'll give you the list. Download the Ben Ferguson Podcast now.
There's an app for everything. And I bet you have multiple apps on your phone just to order food, get a ride, or even find a date. But we made the iHeartRadio app your all-in-one app. Your favorite music, radio stations, and podcasts together, and all for free. Listen to your favorite radio station.
You guys are too. 11:45. We get a 4-pack away for who, Nutter?
I almost choked myself. Wow.
Way to put him on the spot.
You got too nervous?
Oh, wow.
You got a little nervous?
Yeah, no, a little.
You had something in your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The phone's ringing.
Was it Five Guys?
Wow.
It was.
Nutter's been on for a while. He's having a hard time getting back in the wing of things. Franny's in the house.
Yeah, hey, what's up? I have a random question for you, by the way, too, on the text line. Not coming from me personally, but on the text line. So 47142. This is where you can text us whatever you want.
What color yellow roses are my son and your sister?
No, somebody did say though they're like idea for a new game. Who's most likely to stalk a workmate's sister? No, so it says, hey Franny, I have a random question for Greek. They said this is an old comedian. What did he think of Bobby Collins' comedy? If he knows from back in the day, are you familiar with Bobby Collins?
Nope.
So there you go. There's his answer. He does not know who
I don't know
Collins
Bobby
is.
Collins.
Yeah, G-Man doesn't really keep up much with the comedians that much.
Just the ones that we had on the show. After you or Johnny used to tell me who they were.
Yeah.
Before that, I didn't know who they were. Paul Mercurio, I thought was a gentleman who was bringing us pizza. But I became friends with a few of the guys. Carlos Mencia, great guy, a lot of fun.
You enjoy Joe Coy.
Joy Coy, I liked. Frank Caliendo.
Yeah.
Great guys. There was probably my four. I only went a couple times to the Improv. I also went the night Johnny was up there years ago because I wanted to obviously support Johnny. I thought he did a very good job. But I was never one to go to a lot of the comedy clubs and just wasn't my scene. But I did go see Joe Coy down at Hard Rock a couple years ago on my birthday, which was a great time and a great venue down at Hard Rock, which is cool. But yeah, the Collins one, I don't know. I don't know who that is. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you want to get involved with the program. Jimmy's out today, but one of the special things is that Nutter's back with us, so we're having fun with that today. It's great to see him, great to hear his voice. I've been getting text messages, too, from people just saying that they love hearing him. And I know we got a couple people on hold we might try to get on soon. Pretty soon, the Kentucky Derby will be here May 7th, which is a big Saturday coming up. We'll be at the Palm Beach Kennel Club the day before, Franny and I, doing the Penthouse. But the mint julep $1,000 ones are coming back. Years ago when we were down there, they were doing the $1,000 mint juleps. I think they only serve about, I read, 128. I think that's the max they have of those $1,000 mint juleps.
Yeah, so they have different, like they do like those specialty drinks here and there, and it looks like this year at the Kentucky Derby, it is the $1,000 mint julep. Back at it. And this thing is a ruby encrusted mint julep cup. Oh yeah, no, it's fancy. It is fancy. And I mean, I know when we went, it was a bit pricey. We had some my sister and I had some mint juleps because you don't drink. I think Johnny C and I had a couple, and I got some champagne, and I spent a pretty penny at the Kentucky Derby just getting drinks, but I did not spend $1,000.
It was a lot.
Yeah, so I mean, it's nice. It's pretty. It's that copper looking cup that you get. Like I said, it's encrusted with
souvenir with
the rubies on it. And only, as G-Man mentioned, limited. 148 of these cocktails will be served at the race at Churchill Downs. And they
fancy.
Yes. And 130 of them will be poured into silver julep cups featuring the red rubies in the shape of a horseshoe and engraved with a thoroughbred.
Well, that's very cool.
On them, yes.
But that's a lot of money to pay for a mint julep. Would you do that, Nutter? I know you spend $500 on a WWE belt.
Right.
Now, I think, is any of the money going to a charity for this $1,000 mint julep?
Well, I got to look, G-Man. But listen, so there's 18, because I said there's 148, 130 silver. 18 of those cups are made of gold.
Ooh, wow.
And have that, and those cost $2,500.
Wow.
Yes.
No, I don't think I would spend money on that. There's a bunch of stuff I still want to do to my car.
Yeah.
That I would put that money towards that.
It's silly, right? I mean, it's cool, whatever, you have a cup, but it's like $1,000.
It's a lot of money.
So it's, G-Man, here you go. All the cash, they say all that cash, which is nice, goes to a good cause. It says the costly cocktail benefits Old Friend Farms.
Okay.
Where thoroughbreds, inclinging past Derby winners, are sent to retire in peace.
All right, that's good.
Yes.
All right, at least it goes to a good charity, which is
Yes.
nice. I know Mattress Mac, we talk about him a lot. He's a sports bettor who owns a mattress company in Texas, and he said he's going to be betting $3 to $4 million on the race.
Not surprised.
Not surprised. He always bets on all sporting events, Mattress Mac, the NBA, NCAA, Super Bowls, World Series. He's always got some big bets going down. And he tells everybody, too, and I think it's helped his business because, he got his name out there. He's got so much money. It's crazy. The amount of money this guy bets, I mean, he bets millions. Like you would maybe bet $100. And he said he's going to spread $3 to $4 million down. I like to see who he's going to bet in the Derby because, again, that's odds. If he hits one of those horses, you want to talk about a big payoff. He's definitely going to have it. But again, May 7th will be here before you know it. And we're going to be excited to be at the Palm Beach Kennel Club, Francis and I, to kick it off. And that Friday that we will be there, you could also bet the Kentucky Derby at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. You could bet it starting at 12 o'clock that day, which is always fun. And don't forget, the Palm Beach Kennel Club has simulcasting where you can bet all the tracks throughout the country.
And if you want to make a mint julep and you don't have that very expensive cup, you can still do so. By the way, it's been the official drink since 1939, the mint julep has. And in fact, when you make a mint julep, I think I did it back in the day when I was doing the free pouring with Franny. I may have made one during the Kentucky Derby time. But I know that they specifically use Woodford Reserve, Kentucky Straight Bourbon.
Okay.
And I've been to the liquor store recently, shocker, right? And they actually have, they have the, like, you know how sometimes they do like little gift packs where it comes with cups?
Yeah.
So Woodford Reserve does have it where it comes with a copper Kentucky Derby style cup.
I bought that for somebody a couple of years ago as a gift.
Yeah, so I've seen that. So it's 2 ounces bourbon. They use Woodford. Use whatever bourbon you like if you're a Bullet fan, whatever it is. It's about a half ounce of cherry juice. They use, and this is the Kentucky Derby cherries and cream mint julep. This is a specific one they're doing this year.
Okay.
So it's not your traditional one. So it's straight bourbon, half ounce cherry juice. It sounds delicious. Half a vanilla bean pod cut into small segments. A teaspoon powdered sugar, mint sprig, cherry and vanilla bean pod for garnish, and then crushed ice is on that one. So this is the special one that they're doing for the Derby if you want to get a little fancy with that one.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then if you want like a traditional mint julep and you want to make one at home, I can probably post something for that too. But it's simple syrup. It is bourbon. You do if you want. You don't have to. You can do a little bit of bitters on it, and it's always tastes so good if you do it like in that crushed style kind of ice. For some reason, it just makes it
and
so
then you
much
drop
better.
the mints in there too, the mint leaves?
Yeah, it's mint leaves, simple syrup. It's almost like you're making a mojito minus like the club soda and the rum, right?
Okay.
So mint leaves, simple syrup, bourbon, and then you pour it over the ice, garnish it with the mint, and then you can, it's optional or not, put a little dash of bitters on it too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It is the Penthouse on a Taco Tuesday. We'll be back with a trifecta and a lot more. We'll be back. Peace.
Be like the smart kids, like the summa cum laude of your workplace.
What?
Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
This is Chris Collinsworth. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network, presented by DraftKings.
The Heat will try to take a commanding 2-0 lead over Atlanta in their first-round playoff series tonight. Miami's defense paved the way to a 24-point win Sunday. A 10-game winning streak will be on the line tonight when the Panthers visit the Islanders. Florida's run reached double digits with a rout of the Red Wings Sunday. And the Oakland A's dealing with the largest COVID outbreak of the young baseball season. 6 players were moved to the COVID injured list on Monday. I'm Scott Davidson.
Download the DraftKings app and use code SPORTS to get a free shot at millions of dollars up for grabs this week with your first deposit.
Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. The sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters. Shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
Don't drive much, don't pay much with pay-per-mile insurance from Allstate. Life is good when you're in the driver's seat. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to loandepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
If you've ever ordered food for work, you understand. It's different. There's just so much more at stake. Whether it's a meeting, a client call, or lunch with the office that has to arrive at the actual lunchtime, Food for work has to work. That's why there's EasyCater. Food that's on time and as ordered from over 82,000 restaurants. And if there's a problem, rare, you can reach someone in seconds.
Thank you for calling EasyCater.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but EasyCater just does. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
On the radio, all I hear is sell us your house, sell us your car, sell us your dog, sell us your wife, and sell us your children. My name's John Clay Wolf, and I created GiveMeTheVin.com. First guy to ever advertise sell us your car on the radio. Been doing it 30 years. Everybody copied me, man. I got to come up with a new deal. No, I don't, because we're the best car buyer in the United States of America. GiveMeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to where they want to be. From leading a few employees to managing an entire workforce. From starting local to going national. From generating wealth to generations of wealth. At CIBC, we believe a bank should take you from where you are to wherever you want to be. CIBC, ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your local radio stations are here for you. No subscriptions or monthly fees necessary. We're here to give you the news, weather, and traffic you need and the music you love. But if the foreign-owned record labels get their way, it could stop the music. They want Congress to force radio stations to pay them more money, simply to play their music. Don't let radio go silent. Text LOCAL to 52886 and tell Congress to protect local radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
And Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look! An emu wearing sunglasses!
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. Divorce can be complicated, especially if children are involved. If you're a father and want to protect your role in your children's lives, remember Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men with matters like these for 30 years, and we'd love to help you.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Carges, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
And Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look! An emu wearing sunglasses!
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Crash in Boca, southbound 95. This is just south of Glades Road. If you are heading to Broward, a little bit slow there, though FHP reports no lanes are blocked. Also an accident on the shoulder of the entrance ramp, northbound 95 from Okeechobee Boulevard. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by the Ben Ferguson Podcast.
Coming up on the Ben Ferguson Podcast all week, Democrats are terrified that they are going to lose the midterm election. So now they're moving back to bribing you to get your vote. That's right, with a lot of government programs. I'll give you the list. Download the Ben Ferguson Podcast now.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Find me letter for a taco and a lap dance, any order. It'll be a special honor for Jim Nutter. He's back in the I don't want to say it. When somebody tells me not to do something, I really work hard on not doing it.
Got a comment over there.
Nothing to say over here.
Nutter's in the house.
Good to be here, G-Man.
That lovely sound you saw over there was Miss Francis.
See it? Hey, what's up?
If you have something to say, name one thing that you've ever told me not to do that I continue to do. Besides hitting on you.
And my sister.
That's a joke. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding.
And eating while you're on air. And drinking loudly. And what else? What else do you want me to say?
See, to me, you're perfect.
I'm far from. But you just said to tell you things that I've told you not to do that you continue doing. That's where it's
I haven't talked to your sister in a year. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to send her flowers on May 7th at 5:04. Yellow ones. I'll call Nutter. What are you doing? You near her?
Yes, I am.
All right, cool. We're going to do a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
Sometimes you can't write a script. Sometimes you can in life. Sometimes you feel like your life is a script. Last night, the Dodgers beat the Braves 7-4. Freddie Freeman, love it, hit a home run first time he was up against his old teammates, the Atlanta Braves, who were the champs last year. Freeman and the Braves could not come to an agreement, so he left Atlanta and went to L.A., Hollywood. So, again, for him, it had to be a great feeling for him and his family. I think he's one of the best players in baseball. Love what he brings to the game. Love his work ethic. Always seems like he's given 150%. I talk about this a lot with certain players today. I think he's one of those guys that leaves the stadium when he loses and feels bad. That's the kind of guy I feel like he is. So Freddie Freeman last night hit a home run, and the Dodgers ended up beating the Braves. In the NBA, there was 3 playoff games. Warriors won 126-106. Steph Curry off the bench in 29 minutes scored 34 points. Unbelievable night for Steph Curry. The Sixers won 112-97. Dallas won 110-104. And Dallas was an underdog getting 5. First 2 games I gave you were favorites. Tonight at the FX Arena in South Beach. South Beach will be jumping.
Is that the FTX Arena?
Whatever.
Okay.
Miami Heat are playing game 2 against Atlanta, laying 7.5. If you want a table in South Beach or New York Prime tonight or Prime 112, not New York Prime 112, you better get there very early or know somebody. Because when the Heat games are going on in the playoffs, it's impossible to get a table down there, and everybody wants to be there. And the match, it's going to happen at the Wynn Casino, and it's coming up. It's going to be Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers against the young guys. That's right. Allen and Mahomes. And we're going to see who's going to win that. It is for a charity, which is great. I will definitely check it out. The Wynn Golf Course, like Franny said earlier, it's the only one on the Strip. It's a beautiful course, very expensive. How much was it, Franny, per person?
I read $600.
$600 per person. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's $2,500 for a foursome right there without tips. So that's a lot of money. But again, it's going to be Brady and Rodgers, and you can bet on this. And it's going to be Allen and Mahomes. I mean, so also you can bet on like who's going to maybe get a hole-in-one, who's going to have the longest shot.
Oh, I'm sure there's all kind of prop bets, right?
Yep. How many birdies they're going to get, different things like that. I wouldn't mind being a caddy for this. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hang out, be a caddy. Who'd you be a caddy for, Brady or Rodgers or Allen and Mahomes?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Probably Brady, just so I can get close to Giselle.
But she's not going to be there. You think she's going to be there? Who do you think give you a better?
I think she'd be there.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Who do you think give you a better tip?
Probably Mahomes.
You think?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think when Mahomes and Allen might be a little tight with the buck. I get the feeling Rodgers is too. I don't know. I'd probably go with Brady and Rodgers.
Come on, you. Cough up a bucket, cheap bastard.
Yeah, I
think there's been stories about Mahomes being generous.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I think it'd be cool. That'd be a great thing they could auction off.
Yeah.
You want to talk about money? Like somebody who wants to be their caddy? I think that'd be a great
That would be very cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. And I know a lot of people who would want to do that. And I'm talking people with some serious money. And if it's for a charity, that's what you're trying to do. Raise as much money as you can. That's my concept. If you guys pull it off, give me a little juice. Don't want any money. But that's coming up. Brady and Rodgers against Allen and Mahomes. And that is your trifecta for this hour. Peace.
So I know, sadly, when we don't have our show that we love so much with Dano and Nutter, and we're so fortunate to have Nutter with us today. We talked with our dude, Clint and Andrew, and they were like, let's keep the Graham girl alive, right?
Yeah,
let's keep the girl alive. And we actually changed it because, G loves himself, the ladies. So we just what are you throwing that for? You don't love yourself, the ladies? Do you want me to take that back? Why'd you take offense to that?
No, I was thinking of something else.
Oh, my goodness.
Go ahead.
So
let me let you finish.
So we please do. So we changed, just tweaked it a little bit to Greek's Graham girl. And he gave me the pleasure to pick today's Graham Girl.
Oh, nice.
He did.
She has better taste than me.
So if you have not seen it yet, it will be up momentarily because I just posted it. And her name is Karina L. And she is a fitness model that I follow. But don't worry, it's not going to be, she is hot. She's all legs. She's very flexible. She's got a very, I know people, I've heard people say, like, don't like that word exotic. I love the word exotic. She's got a very exotic look to her.
I like exotic.
She's very, she's tan. She looks like she lives on the islands. Like,
nice.
She's, stunning. So if it's not up yet, that is who our Graham Girl is. And then somebody else who thinks is pretty hot and some think is pretty annoying is that Danielle Bergoli. Also.
Catch me outside. How about that?
That's her.
I can't take
That's
her.
So I posted that on there if you've not seen it yet. And by that, I mean her $6.1 million house she just purchased. Cash. And it's insane.
Oh.
So you can see the house. They also give you, there's a YouTube video of when it was like listed. So you can get a tour of it.
Oh, really?
And just feel really sad.
You can't get that house. You can feel like, oh my God, I can't get this house.
Yeah, but that's all there for you. RealRadio921.com on the Penthouse blog. And our blogs are always linked to our Facebook and our Twitter. Those handles are Real Radio 921 as well.
Now, Elon Musk, you guys have heard his name because he has so much money. And that's between him and Jeff Bezos. You hear it's going back for the last couple of years. Their names became more prevalent in our society. And he doesn't even own a house.
That's what he says. He just like couch hops.
Yeah, he couch hops. Do you think he's cheap? I mean, I don't know. He doesn't own a house. This guy's worth $239 billion, last count, and he doesn't own a house.
This is not the first time I've heard about him doing this. Yeah, this guy who, like you said, may be the richest man on earth. I'm not sure if he is today, but probably is today.
It fluctuates.
And yeah, he doesn't like consume a lot for himself.
Nope.
He really doesn't. And they, because he's kind of homeless.
Which is crazy.
Yes. So he did an interview, and I guess this was an interview, it wasn't a recent one, but it surfaced over the weekend.
Where he just said again, I live on couches with my friends.
Yes, and that's what he said. He defends his many billions of dollars by arguing it actually isn't as problematic as some make it seem because he isn't using any of that wealth on or for himself. And obviously, he says, he doesn't do a lot of super spending. Elon Musk says if he was spending upwards of $1 billion on himself with frivolous toys like yachts or whatever, sure, the criticism should be warranted. But he says that's simply not what he uses his money for, pointing out that he doesn't even own a home at the moment. Says that
it's so unbelievable. You would think
he couch surfs with his friends all over the world.
And if Elon Musk calls you another and says, "Hey, I want to hang on your couch tonight," your wife say it was okay, you're going to say yes, right?
Yeah, a couple dimes,
Oh, you would charge him?
Absolutely.
You definitely would?
Definitely. That guy's got more money than he knows what to do with.
So you wouldn't have a hard time saying a couple thousand?
Or just throw me a Tesla or something like that.
Throw me a Tesla or something?
Yeah.
That's more than a couple dimes.
Well,
what do they go for, like 55?
Oh, probably more.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I know they have like I don't know, like the cheaper version of a
An
Tesla.
expensive one?
Yes,
No,
I'd want inexpensive.
I'd want the Plaid.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not familiar with them at all. So would that be your dream car?
No, I got my dream car.
Oh, let's hope you keep it together.
Hey, don't jinx me now.
So what is the new car do you have?
I have a Scat Pack, a Challenger Dodge.
And this is silver?
It's triple nickel.
Oh, which means nickel. Wow, I had a girl say that to me one night, and then close to me more than nickel. She said, "Great, do you want a triple nickel?" I said, "What's that?" She said, "I'll tell you in the morning with the invoice." So, what is a triple nickel?
It's basically their version of silver. It's silver.
Cool.
They just come up with fun names for them.
I like that car. I think
thank you.
I like it better than the other car. The color. Now I know your color was your first choice of your other car before you totaled it. But this one I like.
I like this one too. It kind of blends in more. It's not as flashy.
Not as flashy.
But I do like the wide body style better than the other one.
You've always been a fan of the wide body.
Yes, I have.
877-927-6969. If you're a fan of the wide body, give us a call right now. Nutter will take your calls. But you can just call us and let us know what's going on. We were talking about yesterday a celebrity. What if you ran into him? Would you want to possibly get an autograph or a selfie? That was at the end of the show, so that's still on the table. What was the greatest sporting event or concert you went to?
Oh, that's a good question, G. What's the best sporting event you've ever attended?
You know what? I don't know. I've done it all, and I've been blessed. Oh, man. I could say the Heat, when they're in the finals with LeBron, were really cool. The Knicks and the Yankees.
Haven't you been to a few Super Bowls?
Oh, yeah. I've been to like 10.
He never raves about him, though.
No,
Every time he talks about the Super Bowls, he's always like, meh.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I just never, I don't know, they were okay. Maybe because I lost so much money on them.
That could very well.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I won a few, but I lost a lot. I remember going as a kid down here when I was very young. I don't even know. I was a kid, and Steelers were playing Dallas, and I was a Cowboy fan and crying in the Orange Bowl, dropping down my pennant, stepping on it, and my dad like flipping out. He goes, pick up that pennant. Just bought that for you. What are you, crazy? I don't want to say Super Bowls. I don't think there would be one. If I went to one of the Patriot ones when they came back from Atlanta or Seattle, they would have been really cool. I'm thinking Yankees World Series. I was a kid. I was sitting by the dugout. That was cool.
Not one sticks out.
Not one sticks out. I saw Mike Tyson fight in New Jersey, and we got up to get a Coke, and when I came back, the fight was over.
Wow.
And everybody smashed me against the wall. I don't even know where the sodas and beers went.
Yeah.
Against Spinks. That's who it was. Atlantic City Convention Center. I mean, there's been a lot. The Derby was fun. I got to tell you, going to Derby with Franny and Johnny, and we were doing the show, that was a lot of fun. But I would really have to think about what the greatest one was. We have somebody on hold?
Yeah, we have Mike. Let's welcome Mike to the Penthouse. Hey, Mike.
Hey, guys. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing great, Mike. Thank you for your call.
Yes. Well, you asked about concerts. Well, I'm a concert junkie.
Okay.
I was hooked after my first show, so I've seen probably way too many to remember or recall, but one of the best shows. There's two shows that stand out in my mind. The first one, before they hit big, but I saw Guns N' Roses open for the Cult in a place I call the Sanger Theater in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's about 3,000 people, and like I say, Guns N' Roses was the opening act.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great show. And the other one, many years ago, I saw Eddie Money.
Oh wow!
Henry Lee, and that was a great double bill.
So when you saw Guns N' Roses years ago and they weren't really where they became, did you think, wow, this group's going to make it? Huge.
That's why I went to the show. Actually,
okay.
I actually had to call the venue to make sure that they were actually going to be there, and they were going, who? I said, Guns N' Roses. The lady had to put me on hold and check with somebody to tell me, yes, that Guns N' Roses was actually going to be there.
Wow.
And they hadn't even released Sweet Child of Mine yet. And I went to see Guns N' Roses. And I ran into a friend of mine about a year later after they exploded everywhere and said, hey, isn't that band that you talked about and said they were going to be huge? I said, yeah.
Wow.
He says, well, what do you think now that they're so big? And my reply to him was, I guess my music taste isn't as bad as you thought it was.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like seeing somebody in college basketball or football and saying they're going to be a big star and they do well in the pros. That's a great story.
Yep. I'll throw out another one. I saw Bon Jovi open for Rat back in 1984.
And what'd you think of them?
Well, I was there to see Bon Jovi.
Oh, okay, wow. So, again, you were ahead of the curve.
You're ahead of the curve on that one, too, yeah.
Well, that's pretty good. Who do you like in the Kentucky Derby? Any horses you like? You seem to have a good history there, Mike.
My sister's ass.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know that was running.
Oh, great. You've been listening a long time. I love that. Well, way to be part of the family, brother. Thank you so much for the call. Don't be a stranger. God bless.
All right, guys.
877-927-6969. What's your greatest sporting event or concert you went to?
What about you, Nutter?
Oh,
Anything you
man.
can think of?
ABBA, probably for you, right?
I wish I could have seen ABBA live, but no.
Justin?
Probably 50 Cent when he first hit big. This was at Bayfront Park down in Miami. They had Trina there. It was a huge lineup.
Okay.
I think that was pretty good, and it was a last-minute thing.
Okay.
So it wasn't nothing.
He called you last minute?
Yeah. 50 called me. He's like, hey, Nutter, you want to come down to the show? I was like, yeah, why not?
Will your wife let you go?
Oh, this was before the wife, but
okay.
Yeah.
Well, so you mentioned 50 Cent. So there's now conflicting reports because 50 Cent's coming back and saying something different. But he made what they consider a special appearance at the halftime show at the Super Bowl because he wasn't on the original lineup list. Mm-hmm. And so it was a surprise. And they are saying that Jay-Z, who does a lot, he's Rock Nation, right? And now he's involved with the NFL and stuff like that. And he was the one who helped put together this halftime show along with Dr. Dre. But they said that him being part of it, part of the Super Bowl halftime show, and I'm speaking of 50 Cent, was the doings of Eminem, who supposedly told Jay-Z that he would not perform at the event without his longtime friend 50 Cent being able to perform as well, too.
Wow.
And they said, no 50, no me. And so they wanted him that bad. They were like, all right, you get what you want.
Yeah.
It's all yours. So that is the rumor that's been circulating as of yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I went and I was like looking that up, it looks like 50 Cent responded back to the rumors, and he's, he made comments, and I guess this was during a recent it's called Drink Champs episode with Snoop Dogg. Have you ever heard of Drink Champs?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, is it a podcast?
Sounds like a podcast.
Does it sound right? The Snoop Dogg is very busy.
Yeah.
So they were like talking and stuff, and I guess he said to me, this is what the quote was, and I'm sorry for everybody who don't understand. And he said, the white guy called for 50 Cent. And the guy said, who's the white guy? Jimmy, what's his name? Iovine, the one who's in the music industry. Older guy.
Oh, yeah, I forget his name.
I think it's Levine.
Levine? Is it Levine?
Or
It's
something.
Lovine, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's
And
not
he's-
Levine, though.
And he said, no, Eminem, he's the white guy, called directly for 50. And he said, I can't do it if I can't bring 50 with me. But 50 Cent has some questions, and an Instagram post that was shared this past Saturday, the television mogul screenshot a photo of the headline, said Eminem told Jay-Z he wouldn't perform the Super Bowl if he couldn't bring 50 Cent. So 50 Cent out of the caption, why would he have to say that should be the question. He was like, your big homie is running around trying to look like I said something else. So he's basically...
Yeah, you can't say that.
Yeah. I won't say that. So he's basically saying that that's not the case.
That's not what happened.
That, he was supposed to be part of it, that he is part of it. It wasn't, even though him and Eminem are boys, he's basically like, that doesn't make any sense. This NORE guy is the one who's talking a lot, and he thinks he's trying to make himself look bigger and
Get
better
his name out there.
Oh,
to
Nori.
everybody. Nori, is that what it is?
Oh, Noriega, I think is what he originally
See, I've
called.
heard of Noriega.
Yeah, but now he's just called Nori.
All right. Thank you.
So he's
I'm
trying to
glad
get-
we have Nutter here to help us out.
Of course. That's why we would never brought the story up
Yeah.
without Nutter here. Yeah, a lot of people with all social media things and different stuff like that try to get stuff out. Oh, I have the inside track. This is what really happened. Eminem saying he wouldn't perform. I think Eminem, everybody that performed, it was a great show, and I think they were, honored to be there. I don't know if you say to Jay-Z, somebody like that, like, hey, you know what? Even though it is Eminem, if I can't have him, I'm out. I don't know.
Yeah, but Eminem's a big draw.
Oh, I know he is. He's huge.
So he knew he had a little pull. So I think he just used that to his advantage to get his boy 50 online.
Maybe. I mean, he really wasn't on that much. I mean,
No, it was quick.
It was real quick. So it's not like he performed.
But it's one of those images you can't get out of your head.
No,
Him hanging
definitely
upside
not.
down.
He was on
the
the
ceiling.
yeah. I mean, it was a crazy situation.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, again, like a lot of stuff, you don't know what's true, what's not true. But again, people are still talking about it. And for a lot of people, they say that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Keep yourself in the news.
So he's basically calling him out, and basically this Nori guy saying, why did he have to call him the white boy? Why didn't he say the biggest rap artist in the world instead? That's what he said. He was like, Happy Easter. Enjoy the holidays.
That's it. Enjoy the holidays,
Yes.
everybody. That's what it's about. It is the Penthouse on a Taco Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a good day and enjoying yourself. Jimmy's out today, so we got a special guest in here. Nutter's with us. So you got one more hour to call up and say hi or text us. Real Radio 47142. Call us 877-927-6969. Or you can look on TV. Real TV, sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. And get a look at Nutter. It looks exactly the same.
You gotta look at Nutter.
He still looks really good. It's a billboard. It's
Yeah.
on 95 today.
People text in concerts so far, more concerts and sporting events. The best ones, 47142. We have Garth Brooks put on a great show, probably the best concert I've been to this past March. I've heard a lot of people, it was up in Orlando.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people say it was fantastic. And then they said, and then Eric Church also put on a great show. Yep. We have Alice Cooper, Hollywood Sportatorium, 1971. Somebody said Elton John, Every Time, Anywhere. Was fortunate to see the final tour in 2018. Guns N' Roses. I saw them open for Survivor in the late 80s. And then a sporting one. Here we go. About 1999. I saw the New York Yankees and the Mets at the Dolphin Stadium. Special game, Subway Series, I think is what they said.
Cool.
Yeah. So there you go.
There it is, boys and girls. It's on the table. Best sporting event or concert, or if you bumped into your favorite star or celebrity, would you rather have an autograph or a selfie?
Mine was Prince at the Fox Theater when I was 15 years old in Atlanta.
Oh, wow, nothing top.
Nope.
Wow, that's amazing.
Nope.
Wow.
Life changing.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. No, but it was great. It was so good.
Yeah.
Well, the venue's gorgeous. If you've ever been to the Fox Theater, it's a gorgeous venue. And then seeing Prince, I mean, it was just incredible.
He was unbelievable.
So good.
We're going to come back with some Florida stories. Frandy, do you want to tell them what's in the pancake dish?
And sure, batter.
batter, swing.
Batter. Yeah, so coming up, we have a bunch of parents and kiddos that got screwed on Easter, and I'll tell you why. Don't fall for these scams. Coming up on the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1.
We'll be
Your
back.
chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real Radio wants to provide the assist for your summer plans by putting $1,000 in your hand. We're talking about $1,000 9 times a day. Listen for the keyword to win $1,000 weekdays from 9:05 a.m. to 5:05 p.m. Take that keyword and enter it on our website at realradio921.com. Then wait for your phone to ring from a number you won't recognize. If it does, answer it, because that's how you get $1,000 in your hand. This contest is presented locally by the Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. Huge selection, best prices, weekly specials, and an amazing staff that will take great care of you. 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. If you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own, call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. The sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
And Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look! An emu wearing sunglasses!
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
This week at Macy's, keep your spring refresh going strong with dresses starting at $69 and a free 7-piece skincare set with any Shiseido purchase of $85 or more. And jump right into delicious new recipes with 30% off 10-piece cookware sets from Le Creuset. Plus, Macy's Star Rewards members earn rewards on every purchase except gift cards, services, and fees. Sign up for free at Macys.com/Star Rewards. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Folks, call me a people pleaser, but I can't help that the KFC 8-piece tenders meal gives the people what they want. It's got all the KFC classics, 4 buttery biscuits, 2 heaping sides, mac and cheese and crispy fries perhaps, and 8 scrumptious KFC tenders. Enough to please everybody, people. Feed the whole family with the KFC 8-piece tenders meal. Order ahead on the KFC app. It's finger-licking good. Prices and participation may vary. Online ordering available at participating locations.
As a marketer, you want to reach everyone. Adults, teens, millennials. But it's not like these groups all hang out in the same place, right? Actually wrong. They're all right here, listening to radio commercials just like this one. Radio ads connect with 93% of Americans every week. That's more than Google, more than Facebook, more than TV. In fact, radio reaches 20% more millennials than TV. Want more of the people you want to talk to all in one place? Visit iHeartAdvertising.com and get AM/FM working for you. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
People often ask me, how much money do I have to pay you up front to be my personal lawyer? The answer is nothing. It's free unless we win. What about a slip and fall or car crash case? Free unless we win.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to loandepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
If you've ever ordered food for work, you understand. It's different. There's just so much more at stake. Whether it's a meeting, a client call, or lunch with the office that has to arrive at the actual lunchtime, food for work has to work. That's why there's Easy Cater. Food that's on time and as ordered from over 82,000 restaurants. And if there's a problem, rare, you can reach someone in seconds.
Thank you for calling Easy Cater.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
It's construction slowing down our Tuesday ride. West Palm, 2 right lanes blocked. This is Southern East at Olive Avenue, and we have long-term road work Banyan East at Quadro Boulevard with a right lane closed. Make sure that you slow down for pedestrians on the ride. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by the Ben Ferguson Podcast.
Coming up on the Ben Ferguson Podcast all week, Democrats are terrified that they are going to lose the midterm election. So now they're moving back to bribing you to get your vote. That's right, with a lot of government programs. I'll give you the list. Download the Ben Ferguson Podcast now.
This is WCCR-FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yeah, spinning the sixes and fours with Dupa Lupa in the house is our boy Nutter, who's back with us. One more hour with Nutter if you want to say hi to him, or maybe just throw him a lap dance. We'd love to hear it. Nutter, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Z-Man.
877-927-6969. On the table today is a lot. Favorite concert all time or sporting event? Let us know. And also you can say hi to Nutter. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. You can watch us on TV, sponsored by Real TV. It's on Real TV, sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. Don't forget Saturday night is the Wizards Ball, and those girls will make you fog up your Harry Potter glasses every single time.
Wow. Great
music, great food, 5-star menu. I will be in the house Saturday night, stopping by the Wizards Ball. Ooh, feel like a wizard. And of course, here's somebody who has a lot of magic. Good afternoon, Francis.
Hello, and good afternoon.
And it's time for some Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida. Did you say Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, we're going to start with a very busy Florida man. His name was Walter Koberski, and he racked up 13 charges in Palm Beach County after giving deputies a traffic stop that ended in what they say is seen straight out of Hollywood is what they're saying.
Yeah.
So 2 Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies were pulling the man over for being stopped past the line at an intersection and blocking traffic when he decided to light up a glass pipe in front of the officers.
You want to get high?
That's him. Well, the officers are like, I know what that pipe is, and doesn't look like a weed pipe. It looks like the one that you used to straight up smoke some crack out of it. Well, that's just the beginning. Then the guy, when they pull him over, runs over the foot of one of the deputies, pins both of them between cars, the deputies.
Crazy.
Ultimately, a third deputy arrives to assist, and that's when Walter, with one wrist in a handcuff, fought all 3 deputies for several minutes, leaving them all with injuries. All 3 leaving with injuries. This guy is scrappy and high on crack, I guess.
Yeah, of course. That's the big thing. Feeling some extra muscles. He has some babanya in him. Yeah,
so as I mentioned, 13 charges. I did a roll call on him earlier. I listed them all out. There are... Yes.
This guy's stacked.
Uh-huh. He was booked Saturday night at 1 a.m. and was released 5 days later on bail, by the way. So he's out and free. And then until his court date. And then we have kind of an update. So back in March, remember that guy? And this was at the Wootton's Everglades Airboat Tour. And you were like, oh, an airboat tour place. He got mauled by a tiger. So I guess at this place, they have all kinds. It's an animal sanctuary, besides them having airboat tours.
Mm-hmm.
And this gentleman, they have 2 tigers, 2 lions, otters, turtles, crocodiles, alligators, all kinds of stuff. So this dude was working as a mechanic for the airboat company when he decided to enter the boat where Daisy, an 18-year-old Siberian tiger, and Daruba, a 15-year-old Bengal tiger, had just finished eating. So it looks like Martinez said he saw a piece of chicken on the ground in the cage and went to throw it to the tigers, because he's saying why he was there, because they're like, you shouldn't have been with these tigers, right? He's a mechanic. So he said, I got down on the ground when I throw her the chicken, and the tiger got my hand back and forth. That's what he said.
Wow, that just scared me. I almost took off my shirt.
He said both tigers began biting both of his hands.
Oh.
He admitted that he wasn't meant to have any contact with the tigers. He said, I'm just crazy. I don't know what happened. The attack left him with serious wounds to both of his arms. He said he blacked out, by the way, while being pulled from the cats.
Oh.
He said, I couldn't move my hand. The rest of the day, I don't remember, is what he said. So he admits it was a stupid move. He saw a piece of chicken and was like, I'm going to feed it to the tigers.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
And he wasn't.
Move. Yeah. So he said, doctors say that everything's going to be good. So everything will be fine. So just a bit of an update, because people were like, why the hell
were you feeding them?
Were you with the tigers? Yeah. So they were moving them, and I guess that's why they were on the airboats. And then next up on your What the Florida, we have a bunch of... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do another one. TikTok, because this is going to be a PSA for you out there. I guess this is a new thing. I don't know if your kids know about this, Nutter, but it's a TikTok challenge where I guess cops are like, and local police department here in our listening area are offering warnings for these people, because teenagers have been kicking homes in several South Florida neighborhoods.
Kicking homes?
Kicking, like going up.
To a house and
So in the TikTok video, the Kesha song Die Young plays in the background. And then on the beat, the people in the video kick doors and run away. So kick the front door of a house.
And then take off.
And then take off.
Like a prank.
Uh-huh. So they take these videos, they post them on TikTok, and they're like, dude, this is on. They have video from a home in Weston, another home out there in Davie as well, where the kids are doing this. And one homeowner said they kicked his garage door and dented it. But another one was like, dude, if you're kicking in like the cops are coming, right? Like somebody's trying to bang in. Not only are you going to damage somebody's door, but you may get yourself shot.
That's right.
Right?
You're on somebody's property.
And so cops are like they're warning parents, like try to make sure your kiddos aren't doing this. So potentially a harmful prank. It isn't worth potentially doing it to the wrong person.
That's right. You're on their property. Be careful.
Yeah, and it's weird though that with that TikTok challenge, they play that song Die Young from Kesha.
That is weird.
Very, right?
And then the other thing is, if they're doing a TikTok challenge, they're going to be on, people can see who did it.
Yeah, you're basically ratting yourself out.
Oh, they always do.
Yeah, somebody will go and call the authorities and they'll probably go to jail for damages.
Always do. And then I did tease this one, so I'll do this one quickly. And this is, I think, Greek is actually going to take up this business and be legit. Not like Sarah Honey, who was the name of the author who published this on Facebook. And parents saw it, said, egg my yard, flyers all circulating Facebook. And it advertised prices to order Easter eggs, filled with candies or toys. And then they would come and deliver them to your house and scatter the eggs everywhere. So you wouldn't have to do it.
Sounds like
a great service, right?
Yep.
So parents in Claremont said that they took it. They were like, yes, this seems legit. I'm going to pay this person. And the person on the flyer said, the Easter egg deliveries range between $20 and $75. You have to pay in advance on Cash App, Zelle, or Venmo. So a lot of people did it. And one woman in particular said, I ran downstairs Easter morning, looked out the front yard, and there were no eggs.
That
I was
sucks.
devastated because I had no plan B. When they went to the Facebook post, they realized that most of the stuff was taken down. The Zelle information was taken down. The Venmo was taken down, the account. And a lot of parents were commenting saying, I got scammed too. I got scammed too. Luckily, with all the posts on Facebook, it looked like the community members stepped up to keep Easter spirit alive. And they went because they saw these people who got scammed and their kids missed out, at least on Easter morning. And they showed up, which is really nice. They said they delivered some goodies to the families who were impacted to help turn some of these frowns into smiles. So something terrible turned into quite a beautiful thing with the community all coming together. And that is your What the Florida.
Great job, Francis. We do it twice a show. We do it at 11:05 and 1:05. We're going to take a quick call. Who do we got there, Nutter?
We have David checking into the Penthouse. Hey, David.
Good afternoon.
What's up, David? How are you?
Nutter, good to hear you again.
Oh, good to be heard.
Now, all right. I understand. Now, on a humorous, self-deprecating kind of, I don't know what other words you want to use, I need some advice. So, who goes to a gym there?
I go to a gym.
I do not, if you can tell if you're watching us online.
G-Man sometimes goes.
Yeah, I go twice a week, sometimes 3.
All right. Well, Franny, I mean, as a member of the female race, gender, you're probably going to have a different opinion.
Okay.
But now, when you're in a locker room after you're working out, and I mean, I like to after I'm done exercising, I like to jump in the pool for a few minutes, and then I hop in a hot tub for a few minutes, and then I take my shower, and I take my time, and I lounge around. But now, is it proper etiquette? I'll begin by this way. Is it proper etiquette when you're in a locker room to, after you get out of the shower, to immediately throw on a pair of boxers and cover yourself? Or is it okay and acceptable to walk around and lounge out in your birthday suit and just kind of take your time and with the towel hanging over your shoulder? And we won't be a little more any more graphic than that. But I mean, I like to lounge out and take my time. And apparently, I'm creating a little bit of a scene at this gym. I've been warned by staff at this gymnasium to
cover
myself. So, I mean, again, my question is it proper etiquette, at least for men at least, after you get out of the shower, to immediately put on a pair of boxers before you lounge around the locker room?
G-Man, do you have an opinion on this?
He said he was asking you,
Well, no,
Sweetums.
he said it would be, he didn't know if I would have the correct answer that he's looking for because I'm a woman. But I think that, listen, I've seen naked women in the locker room as well, too. I'm not one to shower at the gym. I'll typically shower at my house, but I understand it happens a lot because a lot of people go straight to work or go during their lunch break. I think that there is probably a certain amount of time. Like, I don't know how long you're hanging out in the nude for. I think that you should cut it off for, just give it a few minutes. Get out of the shower, wrap a towel around you.
Yeah.
But if you're just like la-di-da, just kind of hanging out and stretching and your junk's out.
Reading the racetrack papers.
I feel like that's what you're doing because the fact that the staff came up to you and you have had complaints.
Yeah.
I feel like you may be taking a little too long being naked there. But yes, you are going to be naked. Some people will see your bits. I think when you're in a locker room, you do expect.
That's what locker room's for.
I know what I'm saying. You do expect to see it, but it's not to be like, just hanging out all day.
How long are you hanging out naked, would you say, in your mind?
I mean, I'm in the locker room for about 20 minutes afterwards. I mean, the pool is outside. Well, not outside, but it's outside of the locker room. But then the hot tub. But then afterwards, I jump in the shower. I jump in the sauna for a little bit. I like to weigh myself to hopefully notice the fact that I'm losing a few pounds.
Well, can't people acknowledge that with like a towel wrapped around you? Like, where's your weight at? Where do you hold all your weight?
Sounds like you're losing a couple friends. If it's a public place, I'm sure that's why they're saying something.
I think you should. I do. Listen, I don't write the rules of etiquette when it comes to nudity and the gym, but I think you should avoid excessive nudity. Like I said, walking from here to there, grabbing your stuff, and then wrapping a towel, I think is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's an issue because the gym is saying there's an issue.
Yeah.
So.
And you don't want to get kicked out.
No, I don't. It's kind of astonishing.
Well, you obviously are very comfortable being naked.
Yeah, just don't make it awkward.
Yeah.
That's it. Just don't make it awkward.
Maybe just change the area you work out in. Maybe like in Wilton Manors, they wouldn't mind so much if you did this, in the locker rooms.
There you go. Perfect. Go get yourself a new gym membership somewhere else. But yeah, I think boobs are fine, butts are fine. I think when you go full frontal, it can get a little dicey and for too long.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. So I don't know. I got to research this and proper
Well, if they're saying something to you, obviously they're not. Somebody's complaining.
Yes.
And if somebody's complaining, then maybe you want to put a towel on, or you change gyms. Like I said, it's your product. Now, do you pay to go to this gym?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's your money, and you could always check the rules. Maybe there's rules that say that, and look and say, hey, when I signed up, I didn't see any rules where you can't be naked.
I wonder what would happen if I actually started exercising.
Now you definitely get kicked out then, David.
You definitely might have some problems.
Aerobics classes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't have a pool or jacuzzi at the gym I go to, so I don't have to deal with any of this stuff.
Yeah. I think if you were doing exercises in the middle of the floor, I think, might have some people, complain or say something.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing jumping jacks.
No.
Yeah.
In the buff.
There is a guy completely opposite. I'm sorry to cut you off real quick because he's fully clothed, but he comes in and this guy is a rock star. I want to know his story. I think I have a picture of him because it's kind of rude. I took a picture. I probably shouldn't have. But he dresses up like Kiss. He legit has 5-inch platform shoes while he's working out. Wow. Leather vest. What? Like platform shoes. You heard me.
Calm down, David.
I think David's just trying to show off in the locker room.
Yeah. He had him at 5 inches. He's like, what?
Speaking of 5 inches, when we come back, David, I have a story about 5 inches.
Oh, wow.
And the U.S. and where we fall. I know.
All right, David.
Good luck. Let us know what happens.
Yeah, thanks for the call. Stay out of trouble. Don't get in trouble, brother. It is the Greek. It is Francis. And it is Nutter. Franny's going to come back with a story about...
penises.
Oh.
It is the Penthouse. We'll be back. Peace.
Bad news. The brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news. You can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. The sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. New blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds and shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
The News Junkie is brought to you by Gordon and Partners. ForTheInjured.com. 561-333-3333.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
And Doug.
Check it out, Limu. A roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look! An emu wearing sunglasses!
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
The
This is Matt Crowder live at the gas station on 41st Street reporting on those skyrocketing gas prices. Excuse me, miss, are you buying less gas now because of the high prices?
Oh, I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Get Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute, are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Well, does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, well, there you have it. Stop paying full price for gas. Download the free Get Upside app and get real cash back every time you buy gas. This is Matt Crowder, Radio News Network. Download the free Get Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code HYBRID for a $5 bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code HYBRID for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's code HYBRID.
Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it. And pay you $5,000 for your trade, guaranteed. At Toyota Kia Vero Beach, don't be fooled by other dealers up to trade-in amounts. Only Toyota Kia Vero Beach guarantees you $5,000 minimum for your trade. Plus, if your trade's worth more, we'll pay you more, $5,000 more. And if you owe more than your vehicle is worth, your clunker is all you need. No matter where you live, Stewart, Melbourne, Sebastian, Fellsmere, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, even West Palm, only Toyota Kia Vero Beach pays you more for your trade. If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you $5,000 for your trade, guaranteed. At Toyota Kia Vero Beach, south of Oslo Road on US 1. Online at VeroBeachPaysMore.com. That's VeroBeachPaysMore.com. $5,000 minimum towards new purchase. Only vehicle condition, mileage, history, repairs, and other factors may affect value. See dealer for details.
I tend to second guess dinners with friends because they're often interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit Creon.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREON.com.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
It's construction slowing down our Tuesday ride. West Palm, 2 right lanes blocked. This is Southern East at Olive Avenue, and we have long-term road work Banyan East at Quadro Boulevard with a right lane closed. Make sure that you slow down for pedestrians on the ride. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by the Ben Ferguson Podcast.
Coming up on the Ben Ferguson Podcast all week, Democrats are terrified that they are going to lose the midterm election. So now they're moving back to bribing you to get your vote. That's right, with a lot of government programs. I'll give you the list. Download the Ben Ferguson Podcast now.
MMJHealth.com. Get approved for your card today. Medical marijuana made easy.
There's an app for everything. And I bet you have multiple apps on your phone just to order food, get a ride, or even find a date. But we made the iHeartRadio app your all-in-one app. Your favorite music, radio stations, and podcasts together, and all for free. Listen to your favorite radio station anywhere you want. Plus all your favorite music and just about every podcast in the world, all in one place with one touch. Download the free iHeartRadio app today. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Penthouse on a Taco Tuesday. Tacos and a lap dance later if you find me. Jimmy Zatt will be back in the house tomorrow. Nutter's here.
Good afternoon, G-Man.
Of course, Francis is here.
Hi, and I'm going to have to wait for the talk I was going to give you because G-Man doesn't think we have enough time to get into...
Well, when it comes to this subject, you are an expert more than me.
No, you are an expert. You were born with one.
Well, it doesn't make you an expert if you have one.
Well, you would think that you would know more about it than I would.
I don't think so. That doesn't make you an expert.
No, I'm just saying. You spent most of your life with it.
It was very impressive.
I do have a couple texts I can get into before we get into that talk.
Okay, Sweetums.
So, Sweetums. So we have a few here, and man, I am super jealous of this. So you know Knox and Dunn Florida rum, right?
Yeah,
Knox and Dunn Florida rum.
Yeah, you know Chris over there. Let me see. Where can I find this?
I had the pleasure of meeting him a couple weeks ago. Actually,
he's a good guy.
Nice guy.
Great guy.
Yeah.
I met him at the our food tasting.
Yeah.
That we had at the outlets.
The tastings event. Yeah. So
Very
he
nice guy.
sent me a message. It said listing the top sporting events. He said his was 2 Sundays ago at the Masters. That's awesome. Yep.
Well, that's awesome. That is some sporting event. That's great.
He's got a snazzy Knox and Dunn blazer on. He wore a Knox and Dunn blazer. It's really cool. And he actually got on TV.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. So he sent me a couple of videos. So that's very cool. And then you would also talked about celebrities or something, right? That would you rather have an autograph or a picture? This is a topic you brought up yesterday, G-Man.
Yes.
And somebody texted us at 47142, and they said about 1968, I was on vacation with the family. We stayed at the Diplomat in Hollywood.
Very nice.
Very nice. Dustin Hoffman was staying near our parents' room because he was filming scenes for Midnight Cowboy.
Oh, wow.
And they said he was very popular at the time because I guess The Graduate had just come out.
That was the movie of the year.
Yep. And so they have a photo taken with him.
Oh, wow.
They said photo taken with him playing pool in the rec room. No autograph, but definitely a very
that's a great story.
Cool thing.
But the Diplomat, still to this day, a beautiful hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Really, right nice on the beach. Nutter, you would love it there with the family.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Really nice place. Beautiful place. They got a lot of restaurants, a lot to do down there. And they also have a great golf course. I was there one time on New Year's Eve. I had rooms at the Diplomat. I've told the story. When I got there, they were like, we were sold out. And they go, we're going to have to put you on the golf course. And I was like, the golf course?
Oh, that was a place. Yeah.
It was really nice. And then they ended up putting me in this suite in a golf course, and it was so unbelievable. And it was the one night that I could actually tell the girl, you're going to see fireworks tonight.
Wow.
And she did. She's like, wow, gee, that's impressive. I said, I am the Greek. We went back the following July 4th just to keep it going.
You still see those fireworks?
Oh, yes, the July 4th, yes. That was the only other night. Actually, when I did go back there and stayed, I asked for the same room. I had to pay for it the second time, but it was at the golf course, and they had some it was cool. It was really cool. It wasn't on the property, and you were a couple minutes away. You had to take a shuttle for the beach and the pool, but it was really, really nice. Very romantic. I wonder what happened to her. It is the Penthouse, and it is a Taco Tuesday. We're going to come back with a trifecta, and then Franny's going to educate us about the thing that can pay your rent.
Is that what an education? No. It is, listen, they ranked the biggest in the world, and we'll see where America stands.
As far as what?
As far as the biggest.
Subs?
Yep.
Okay. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back in a few minutes. Nutter, don't leave. We'll be back.
The fine woman in your smart speaker knows what you need.
Really?
Don't ask how. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. The sunny sky out there for us on this Tuesday. Temperatures will be near 80 degrees through the afternoon. Humidity gets a little lower later into the day. It's a very windy one, though, with winds out of the north-northeast near 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. We stay windy again tomorrow.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
On the radio, all I hear is sell us your house, sell us your car, sell us your dog, sell us your wife, and sell us your children. My name's John Clay Wolf, and I created GiveMeTheVin.com. Blindstar.com. First guy to ever advertise, sell us your car on the radio. Everybody copied me, man. I got to come up with a new deal. No, I don't, because we're the best car buyer in the United States of America. GiveMeTheVin.com. And if we don't beat a CarMax offer, send you a check for $100.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Hey, it's Franny from Real Radio, and I am so excited to begin my journey with Begin a New Med Spa. Listen, I just haven't been feeling myself, not sleeping well. I'm a bit exhausted, even a lack of sex drive. So I decided to book my appointment, and I met up with Sam, the patient coordinator, or as I like to call him, the wellness guru over at Begin a New Med Spa. And we decided that the Optimal Wellness Program was a perfect fit for me. The program includes specialized testing. They test your hormones, nutrient levels, food sensitivities, and so much more. Then they design a specific program just for me. But listen, Begin a New Med Spa, they do so much more than that. They offer laser hair removal, tattoo removal, anti-aging treatments, sexual renewal for both men and women, and I am just scratching the surface. They're super easy to find in that Fresh Market Plaza off of Indian Town Road in Jupiter. So do like I did and book that consultation today and check out everything they have to offer at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com.
Get ready for the Fresh Picked Pricing Event at Diamonds Direct, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. A spectacular 3-day store-wide sale. Get Diamonds Direct's already unbeatable value, plus an extra 20% off virtually everything. All wedding bands, earrings, pendants, bracelets, and of course, thousands of engagement rings. Plus, our top designers flying in with their entire collections just for you. It's the jewelry event of the spring, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st at Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
and Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength.
Come see the fire-breathing baby. Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look! An emu wearing sunglasses!
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
I tend to second-guess dinners with friends because they're often interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit Creon.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREON.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
No big delays or problems on our Palm Beach Expressways. Turnpike looking good and up to speed. Accident-free on 95. West Palm delays due to road work. 2 right lanes blocked. This is Southern East at Olive Avenue. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds.
He can speak for himself.
I'm talking about me. I'm devastated.
You're not.
I'm devastated.
Franny, good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
It's time for a trifecta. And then after that, Franny's going to come back and tell us about penises. Minga, this is a tough act to follow. Sometimes in life, we all wish we could write a script. And it would be probably a happy ending, but it was a happy ending yesterday for Freddie Freeman as he changed teams over the offseason. He was with the Atlanta Braves, and he was part of the World Champions. Well, the Braves and him could not come to an agreement. He went to the Dodgers. He went to Hollywood. His first time up last night, he hit a home run. Dodgers beat the Braves 7-4. He said he was so excited about it. Again, I don't think it was anything against the team. You know, I mean, the players on the teams, probably management and, you know, the coaches and stuff where he couldn't sign a deal, but it worked out well for him, and the Dodgers beat the Braves 7-4. In the NBA last night were some playoff games. The Warriors beat the I forget who the Warriors played. They won 126-106. They won by 20. Curry dropped in 34 and 29 minutes, which is pretty impressive. Philly won 112-97. They beat Toronto. And Dallas beat Utah 110-104. Now, Dallas was getting 5 points. So as an underdog, they showed up and played very, very well without their big star. But again, the big story tonight was the Warriors winning 126-106. They beat Denver. For you guys playing along at home. And the Miami Heat tonight, Game 2 down in South Beach. If you want to go to Prime 112 tonight, forget it. It's the Heat in the playoffs. Everybody's whited out. You're not getting a table there tonight. Hopefully the Heat win. They're laying 7.5. They had a big game the other night, winning 115-91. And tomorrow night is Act 2 of the Brooklyn Nets and the Boston Celtics with all that problems with Kyrie Irving. Now, this is coming up. It's going to be at the Wynn Casino. The match, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers against Allen and Mahomes. The old guard against the new guard. It's for charity. It's going to be very, very cool. Expensive. It's the only course on the Strip. Franny told us that earlier at the Wynn Casino. And it's like $600 a player for a round of golf. That's a lot of money. But these guys don't care. It's for a good charity. Brady already was on social media yesterday talking a little smack toward everybody else. But it's going to be cool. Brady and Rodgers against Allen, and Mahomes. I don't know who I'm going to bet on. I might even bet on this, but it's going to be cool. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of prop bets. Like maybe how many times you're going to see Giselle. Will Nutter be in the house? How many birdies will there be? For anybody from Boca be around? We'll see what happens. But the match is coming up. It's going to be very cool. I will definitely check it out. And that is the last trifecta of the day. And now we're going to turn it over to Franny because she is the aficionado when it comes to this.
I don't want to call myself the aficionado on this. I'm not an expert. I believe Nutter and G-Man are more so than I am.
Nutter?
But
Nutter?
There was a poll of 86 nations.
Oh, nice pun.
It's not. It's real. Of 86 nations.
That's a lot of nations.
And it is a lot of nations. And it revealed the average size of a man's member from each one of these nations. So Online Pharmacy from Mars analyzed Google data from 86 countries to come up with these findings.
Who does this?
I just told you.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you pick up the phone, do you measure, or you just take somebody's word from it?
Yeah, so they're the pharmacist, a pharmacist who's a spokesperson from this company, said, most men have wondered at some time or another if their penis is big enough. And penis size can have a massive impact on confidence and self-image of men, because that's just how we've just been, I don't want to say brought up, but it's just always been something that's been said, right?
Yeah. Well endowed.
Yes.
We hear that a lot about Davison, the guy who's with Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
We hear that a lot about Davison, the guy who's with Kim Kardashian.
There is a dude, by the way, side note, who reported this guy, Roberto Esquivel Cabrera, claims to have the largest, saying it is 18.9 inches in length.
It's Nutter's cousin, by the way.
18.9 inches? Holy moly.
Is that relaxed?
Is that relaxed? Yeah, it's relaxed. It's sipping a pina colada. But yeah, so I guess there was a video and hit the headlines in 2015 after it was him measuring his manhood.
Wow.
And this video went viral. I have not seen it. I think we need to look this thing up.
Should be Googling it 205. So if you're calling Franny 205, you're not going to find
Nope, not going to find me. I'm looking up this dude. But yeah, so you want to know where we rank out of the 86. And man, it's not that good. And by we, I mean American men. It looks like that the U.S. has the 59th biggest in the world, according to the study.
So stay out of the other 58 countries. You won't disappoint anybody. Winner, chicken dinner. I'm not going to those 58 countries.
The average for the U.S. man is 5.35 inches. And it's shorter than their Haitian, French, and Aussie counterparts. But yeah, so the biggest, though, by the way.
Greece?
No. Greece is, I think, less than Americans. I have to look it up. The Ecuadorian men have the largest. They were number one at an average of 6.95. At 6.9.
I was supposed to go there next weekend.
Yeah.
Now I'm not going.
You're
Change
not
of
going if you're from the U.S., stay out of Ecuador.
I'm going to cancel that trip.
Yeah.
Even though they took off the mask requirements, I was going for 3 days and 2 nights.
Yeah, at an average of 6.95, while the smallest, so start booking your trips to Cambodia, is 3.95 inches long.
Cambodia for the weekend.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll bring my golf clubs. 4! What do you do this weekend? You want to go to Cambodia?
Oh, my God.
And hopefully your girlfriend cheats on your wife, and then she comes back the next night. That's impressive.
Yes, it is. So, yes, unfortunately, it is the smallest. It goes Ecuador, Cameroon, Bolivia, Sudan, Haiti, Senegal, let's see, Gambia, Cuba, Netherlands, Zambia.
Was that the top 10?
Top 10.
Cuba? A little close.
Yeah.
Not going to swim over there anytime soon.
Where did I say Cuba? Oh, 7, yes.
Did you?
Yes. Gambia, Cuba, and Netherlands tie for 7th.
All right.
Yes. So you want to know where Greece lands on here. Let's keep on scrolling.
Italy.
Keep on scrolling. Wow.
She's doing this on purpose. Any shot to take at me.
I'm not.
We're the Greeks.
Greece. So what I say, US 59, Greece is at 64.
And what about Italy?
Are you trying to make yourself feel better somehow, some way? Let's see. Where's Italy?
I can't feel any embarrassed when I get done with this show.
Italy.
90.
I'm just kidding. Italy's at 19. So now are you going to be turned into the Italian instead of Greek? Call me the Italian. It's no longer Greek anymore.
It's the Penthouse with the Italian and Franny and Jimmy.
Hey, I'm the Italian now. Come si chiama?
Forget about it.
Whoa, grab a pizza. I will always be the Greek, and I will take the Greek heritage to the farm. I'm proud to be Greek and Italian, by the way. Greek just gets a lot more notoriety. So that was Franny with the penis report.
Wow. You're welcome.
Sponsored by... Oh, my God, my text messages are blown up right now. So last night, I don't know if you ever had this situation. Not last night, 2 nights ago, I was talking to this girl I used to date. And this is going back a long time, but I did remember. And we were away for the weekend. And I saw her on Friday and Sunday. I didn't see her Saturday. So she told me a story about this weekend where I guess that Saturday night she was with another guy. And I never knew that she was with another guy. I really didn't. It didn't really hit me, at the time. And not that I was like, it was a loose relationship. But she ended up telling me the story the other night, and the way she said it to me, and I paused for a
By
second.
loose, you mean it was open? Like you guys were just casually dating?
We were hanging out.
Okay.
Going away for a weekend, nothing crazy.
Got it.
So, but I really didn't know that Saturday night that she was seeing somebody else, and she brought it up. I'm talking like maybe 20 years ago. And when I paused for a minute, she's like, "Gee, did you not know that I was with somebody Saturday night?" I'm like, "No, I said no." I said, "It's okay, it was cool." And then I was like, "Then you came back to me Sunday?" I'm like, "Ugh, yeah, it's a little weird. Gotta be honest with you."
And it bothered you that many years later, huh?
I just felt weird.
Okay.
I just felt like, I was betrayed.
But you weren't exclusive.
I know, but I just think I should have been told that.
Was he from Ecuador?
Yes, he
Now
was.
I get it.
That's why
Now
I'm
I get
it. He was the Ecuador ambassador.
So that's what made me giggle. We got a text at 47142, and they said, "Speaking of penises, growing up we were so poor I had been." Wait, hold on. Okay. Speaking of penises, growing up we were so poor. Had I not been born a boy, I would have had nothing to play with, or wouldn't have anything to play with. So yeah, good for you. I know. And then I have somebody who says, "I don't know, I don't know, Franny. I kind of believe Greek when he says just because he has one doesn't mean he's an expert with it." Talking about
expert on it.
Yeah. He said, "How long has he had a Mercedes and still doesn't know half of the buttons?" What they do.
I love
half the buttons in them do.
I love this audience. I love you, audience. You are so smart and bright. Nutter, so we wanted to get a couple of things from you. Obviously, at the end of our show, which was our pleasure to work with you today. Jimmy was out today, and Nutter came back in. And we really did miss you. So is there any requests you have for us? That you
Request? What are we, a music station?
Not really. I don't have any requests.
Any Greekisms you want?
What do you think about that Nutter kid?
What do you think about that Nutter kid? We miss him. 877-927-6969. If you're planning to go to Ecuador, don't.
No.
Shake it off the map.
Unless you're a female.
Yeah,
if you're a female.
True. That's where I'm going on my next vacation.
First you're afraid to go to Jamaica, then Ecuador.
Yeah. And if you're a dude, unfortunately, I hate to say this, but listen, I'm just reading the stats. Go to almost any country in Asia because they're the ones who made the bottom of the list.
Yeah, if you want to be
A lot of
impressive.
them.
Yeah, if you want to be impressive. Again, I wonder states, if it breaks down in states too.
I'm sure they have a state. They have studies for everything.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they can break it down.
Now we know what Nutter does a lot of times. Calls up people. Hey, hello. Is this Ecuador? This is Nutter from Real Radio 92.1. Hot FM Talk in the Palm Beaches and other areas of South Florida. Yeah, so stay out of Ecuador, people. Don't go there if you have any plans to go. And even though the mask requirement is now off, do not go there. And maybe stay out of Boca. You think you stay out of Boca too?
Yeah, I'd say so.
You stay out of Boca maybe. And that would be a great opportunity for you guys. Sunfest is coming up and the Penthouse is going to be there. So we're definitely excited about that.
9 days away, baby.
Oh, no, it'll be here before you know it.
Yep, we're giving away tickets tomorrow at 11:45. We'll be giving away one-day passes to Sunfest.
Which is very cool.
Yes.
And the Penthouse is going to be there. Jimmy's going to be there in the beginning of the day, and then I'm going to stop by, and then Franny's going to be there too. So everybody will be there from the Penthouse, and we're excited for you guys to do that. If you want Formula One tickets, please do not ask me. I don't have any connections. That's the number one request I get. That's going to be down at Hard Rock, and that's coming up on May 8th is a Sunday. That's going to be a crazy weekend, by the way, with the Kentucky Derby. But those tickets are crazy. I mean, they're just – I've never seen tickets like this so expensive for anything. It's a 3-day pass, by the way. It is 3 days. I didn't know much about Formula One racing, but it was a 3-day event. I think first you have to qualify. First there's a practice run, then there's a qualify, and then there's the race on Sunday. And that's going to be at the Hard Rock Stadium around it, which is cool. A lot of people feel like, hey, I'd rather be home so I could see the whole thing because when you're there, you really just see the cars blow by and that's it.
Oh, they're fun, though. I heard races are fun. I've never been.
No, they are fun. It's just the tickets are just so outrageously priced. If you have anybody that you know are in the racing business, I would definitely take an opportunity to try to check it out. I saw one years ago at the Meadowlands as a kid. Don't really remember much. They're having one in Vegas, which I think is going to be cool. That's going to be next November at night on the Strip. I can only imagine what the rooms are going to go for that week. Woo! When you're overlooking the Strip and just checking out the cars. Woo, by the Bellagio. Speaking of Bellagio, the draft's coming up next week, the NFL draft, and that's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. At the Bellagio, they're bringing the kids out on boats. The stage is going to be set up. How cool would that be? My God, I wonder what they're going to do with the fountains. Like if they're going to be, every time they draft somebody, they blow up the fountains behind them.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to do that. But yeah, the Bellagio fountains are beautiful. If you've never been, Highly recommend them if you go to Vegas. You can't miss them. If you go past the Strip, you're going to definitely see them. But that'd be really cool if you're out there checking it out. 877-927-6969. If you want to get in before we lock it up, we were talking about your best sporting event or favorite concert. Now, Nutter, did we ask you?
I mentioned the 50 Cent concert.
Oh, that's right. You did. You said down in Bayfront.
Yeah.
How about sporting event? How about a wrestling thing?
The only wrestling event I've ever been to was the Monday Night Raw.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was the first and only time so far. So, yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. It was fun to actually go see that in person as opposed to watching it on TV my whole life. It's a lot smaller in person. You would think, the ring was bigger and the venue, but it's not as big as you think it would be.
Did it make you want to go to another one? Or
I would definitely go to one.
I can't believe that's your first one. You're such a big fan. I thought you maybe I was going to ask you, did you ever, before you said that, I was going to say, did you ever see The Rock wrestle?
No, I have not, but that would be definitely something that would be on my bucket list if he ever returned to the squared circle.
Yeah, he's not going to. I don't think he ever will.
There's talks about it. There's because Roman Reigns, he's related to him. There's talks about maybe them having a WrestleMania match sometime in the future.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know people would definitely consume that.
Oh, for sure.
I know. I mean, everybody loves that. And that belt that you got was pretty cool. And I can't believe the price you paid for that. $500 for that.
Yeah, I'm still hearing about that one.
Right, from the wife. Do you ever wear that around the house?
Oh, only, during special time. Yeah.
That's weird.
I tell her I'm from Ecuador.
You wear your wrestling belt when you're having sex with your wife?
No.
Man, that's awesome.
I take it off right before.
Okay, great. I could maybe give somebody a burn. That's a great show today. We want to thank Nutter for coming in today. Jimmy's out, but Nutter did a great job. Nutter, great seeing you, baby. Again, miss you so much, and great seeing the building every once in a while, but it was really our pleasure to work with you today.
No, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, and anytime you guys need me, I'm always here. I'm always around.
Franny, you made this show so incredibly good today, especially at the end with your report on penises.
Thank you. I've been waiting all show to talk about it.
Game ball for Franny.
I have been waiting forever to talk about this.
I mean, again, don't go to Ecuador. I mean, that's the bottom line. That's what you should take away from this show. Whether it is a mask requirement or not, do not go to Ecuador. Franny, thanks so much for all you do. Great job.
Thank you, of course, G-Man. And thank you, Nutter, for holding it down for Jimmy. And, of course, thank you so much for tuning in. And speaking of tuning in, you're going to want to tune in around 2:05, maybe a little bit before, because we have a chance for you to win $1,000.
Yes.
Because our Grand in Your Hand giveaway is back, and we want somebody from Real Radio to win $1,000. But speaking of Real Radio, I know that you all are tuning in to the very end because you want to hear Greek's parting words.
A man with a broken straw with an ice cream is in better shape than a man eating a pineapple with a fork. Remember that and try it. Have a great afternoon. If you're in Boca later, lap dance and a taco if you find me, and I'll be out. I didn't take off my shirt today. I did promise Nutter, but it just seemed the way the conversation was going.
Disappointed so many people.
Yeah.
Next time.
So many people.
Yeah, I know. When Franny got into her subject, I was just a little like, I don't know if I can do it. But I did dance a little for you, Nutter.
You did.
And I usually don't do that unless somebody's paying me. So it's on the arm today. And roll quarters my way. Give me some whipped cream, everybody. I'll see you later. Peace. Bye-bye.